It should show up on stream in a second, please. Please, thank you. Let me go away.
Sorry for the wait, Mr. Flores. I am ready to take you now.
Take me? Take me where?
Now, there's no need to be nervous.
Nervous? No. Just your appearance. It's a little intimidating.
Intimidating? Me? But I'm your friend. My name's Manny Calavera. I'm your new travel agent.
I don't want a new travel agent. I want to go home.
You can't go home, Celso. You're dead. But you're not alone. Everybody here is just as dead as you. That's why we call it the land of the dead. Are you ready for your big journey?
No. What journey?
The 4-year journey of the soul. It is quite a big trip. And I can't lie to you, Celso. It could be very, very dangerous. Unless you were to take that money you were buried with and buy a better travel package from us. I mean, wouldn't you rather cross the land of the dead in your own sports car? Maybe try a luxury ocean cruise? Or, if you led a very good life, you may even be eligible for a ticket on the number 9 itself.
The number 9?
That's our top-of-the-line express train. It shoots straight to the 9th underworld, the land of eternal rest, in 4 minutes instead of 4 years. But very few people qualify. Let's take a look at your records.
Whoa!
Well, the bad news is the train appears to be just out of your reach, but I still got a couple of tricks up my sleeve here. Yaha! Yes, that's the ticket. The Excelsior line. Yes, she's a beauty. That compass and the handle will sure come in handy, too. Oh, you're going to have a great trip. Wish I was going.
Why don't you? You could give me a lift.
Oh, I can't leave here until I've worked off a little debt to the powers that be.
Community service, eh? Well, I guess there are some folks worse off than me.
Oh, I'll be leaving here soon enough. No thanks to dead and no commission low-life cases like yours, Menso.
Hey, Manny. The boss told me to tell you not to leave early tonight. He wants to talk to you about something when he gets back from his trip.
Tell Don not to worry. I'm not going anywhere. Especially not with clients like that. Where do they get these guys? They don't qualify for anything good, so I can't sell anything good. Can't work off my time, and I'm stuck. Stuck selling walking sticks to a bunch of burros for eternity. I need better clients. I need a real saint. I need a lead on a rich, dead saint.
Wow! Damn, look at that shift.
¿Qué es esto?
Alright, hold on. LucasArts is arguably still alive today. There we go. That's my English. Not a name, but there's a very small group of people at Lucasfilm that acts as a licensor for games nowadays. Oh, you know, it's better than nothing. But yes, indeed. Bunch of burros. Burritos.
It's some sort of special work order.
To all agents from Office Manager Don Copel.
All right, you boneheads, thank your lucky stars and get to your friggin' cars. We have a mass poisoning on our hands. Too many dead to assign specific cases, so all clients
Caleb,
are first
please.
come, first serve. So let's see some hustle out there.
Whatever you say, Jefe.
Thank you for your the top of the charts information, CNRM, as always. Alright, so
The old files, the old clients, the glory days when people died with dignity and Domino Hurley didn't exist.
this is Grim Fandango. Came out many ages ago. It's a pretty cool game. It's always seen as one of the most classicest point-and-click games. Yeah. I watched my my cousin's mom play this as a kid, and it's always been in my heart. But I've never fully seen it. I've only seen bits of it. Never played it myself. So here we go, boys.
Better take these cards. It looks like a long day of solitaire for me. I don't feel like pitching cards right now. I don't feel like pitching cards right now.
Alright, hold on. So, this is the remastered version, of course. The original version is a bit clunky to run, and yeah. Double Fine decided to make a port of it. A very nice port that works very well. This is all we got. Got a card. Cool, dude. Alright. This is like The Walking Dead. Well, it involves the dead, I guess. So now there's a... We'll just walk around, don't worry. The thing is, I remember a lot of things. I don't remember a lot of things too. So this game is a very oh shit. Thanks. Okay. I was trying to see if there was a quick save kind of deal, but no. Like a quick command to save. But yes. Speaking from experience, it was a nightmare to try to run Fandango on modern computers before Disney. So yeah, and Double Fine managed to bring this remaster to life. Yes. Well, it's a very nice remaster. If you're like Caleb and you're like, I want to play this myself, well, grab the remastered version. It's a blessing. And I guess turn off the stream.
Domino's door is locked. Probably scared I'll steal one of his files. Not a bad idea, actually.
But yeah, so like there's some puzzles I remember, but it's all a sequence of events in this game. Like you gotta do one thing to do the other, and do whatever and stuff. It's all like if you forget one detail, you're kind of like running in circles for a while. So I think it's better that I just base myself on exploration than memory. As it is always. It's always better that way.
Buenos dias.
Manny, why aren't you at the poisoning?
What poisoning?
The Code 3 gazpacho poisoning that everybody's at but you. Why do I send out memos if nobody reads them?
Where was the poisoning again?
Just ask your driver, for crying out loud. He'll know.
Gotta be quick.
I forget. Am I supposed to be somewhere right now?
Manny, do I have to explain your job to you again?
Yes.
Well, the Manuel Calavera that I know picks up people in the land of the living,
Dead people?
preferably, and he brings them here and tries valiantly to sell them the best travel package they qualify for. If he sells them enough premium packages, our hero will be free to leave the land of the dead. Until then, he and I are stuck here, having the same conversation over and over again for eternity.
Well, enough about me. What's your job like?
Like babysitting, except I don't get to watch TV.
What if we just skip town tonight? You and me, baby.
Well, thanks for the offer, but we'd never make it out of the city alive.
But
In one piece, I mean.
I bet I could get you out if I really tried.
Oh, Manny, look at you. You're a trapped soul and you don't even know it.
Why do some clients qualify for better travel packages?
They led good lives.
¿Qué traes? How do you define a good life?
Better than yours and mine.
So what did you do in life to get stuck here?
What I did back in the fat days is none of your business. You know the rules.
I forget. Am I supposed to be somewhere right now?
Manny, you know what to do. Stop playing dumb just to flirt with me.
Any messages for me?
Besides the one about the poisoning?
Yeah.
I only have one other message for you, Manny. I'm not your secretary. I don't take your messages. So get it through your thick skull and stop forwarding your phone to me.
All right. But that sounded more like 4 messages to me. Well, I gotta go hit the bricks.
Alright.
Okay, you show those bricks a lesson.
Alright, well, there's some
Big
context
Mr.
for you.
Bossman doesn't want to be disturbed today.
Let's go around. It's a very well written game. It's you know, there's a reason why it's so popular. But yeah, that's sure. Yeah, it's a good game. What else is there to say about it? It's cool, cool game. This game is pretty charming, yes. Lots of charm, lots of effort put in the atmosphere of the game. A lot of nice and colorful places, even though everyone's dead. You know, the deal. And thank you. A double click to run. Oh, sure. Hopefully the stream makes my terrible day better. It will, dude. Unless I'm terrible at the game as well. So this was actually part.
Service. Hey, who the?
We got our best friend here.
Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't expect. Sales agents usually don't come over to this part of the garage.
Go.
Hey, you a driver?
Me? Ha! No. I don't ride them. Just wrench them.
I'm Calavera. Manny Calavera.
My name's Gladys. I don't get many visitors. Hey, I got a message for a Mr. Calavera. Your driver said that Mr. Hurley said that he could have the rest of the day off.
Domino sent my driver home?
Yeah, wasn't that nice?
Looks like I need a new driver.
Oh, I would agree with that. Yes, you do.
You want to be my replacement driver?
Me? Oh, no. Sorry, can't. Rules.
Well, there's no living thing in this game. Well, I guess Glodus is somewhat living.
Come on, Gladys. I need you to be my driver.
No, I can't. I'm too big.
You're not too big. The cars are just too small.
Yeah, those dang compact cars. Hey, that gives me an idea. I could alter your car just a bit with just a quick torch job to let out the seams, you know? But I'm not allowed to modify the cars without a work order from upstairs. I could lose my job.
A work order, huh?
Yeah. I can't torch anything bigger than a cigarette without one of these signed by the boss himself.
Hey, that's my line. Getting people to sign. Back in a snap.
Yeah, too small. I'm not too big. Everything around here is just too small.
Good old Glottis. Alright, let's check here. What's the corn?
Won't help it get signed.
Okay, it's whatever item I have in my
I
hand.
gotta get this work order signed.
Then there's okay. Getting the basics. Knowing what we can do. Always good to go over at the beginning of any game. So that way you know what you're doing and you know what you can do. Let's go look at that real quick. Probably doesn't matter that much, but let's go look at it. Can I double? I'll get there. Alright.
That won't help it get signed.
Perfect. Oh, it's worth the 5-minute trip. Alright, so we need to get a work order signed up from the boss. But our boss doesn't want to get disturbed right now. Figure out where to go check again. Is Domino boss?
Big
Yeah,
Mr. Boss Man doesn't want to be disturbed today.
of course he is. So yeah, it's kind of an issue, right? Let's check more places. What? That corner's just alright. A fancy little angle, I guess.
There she is. The number 9. One of these days, I'm gonna ride her right on out of here.
Oh yeah, if you're fancy with how the game is and whatnot, and you want to have a special experience replaying the game, there's commentary. Well, not here apparently, but somewhere. Yeah, right here. You can replay the game with special commentary with the remastered.
Elevator code's the worst, man. Door code in general. There goes
So there was a door box that you would draw on the ground that would have data attached to it that would trigger the art in
Well, it's like the old like when you walk into a supermarket in the old days, they didn't have like a IR thing that was pointing at you. They had like a pad on the ground.
Yeah.
You would roll your cart or step on the pad on the ground, and it would automatically open the grocery store for you. And it's just like that. Like there's a little invisible box that you cross that triggers all that stuff.
And then all the fiddly bits of people step on the box, step off the box, step back on it while the doors are opening and closing, and
yeah,
those doors are broken for a long time.
Am I getting old? Yeah, it's a very interesting commentary about the development of this game. So, I don't know, if you want to check it out someday, sure. But we'll try to be as immersive as possible. So we're not gonna have those.
It's locked.
Although I kind of feel sad because I want to listen to them too. But yeah, one thing at a time, buddy.
Oh, I sold so many car travel packages when I was first starting out. When did I lose my edge?
You guys want me to? You want me to turn the dev commentary on? I mean, it's up to you guys. I don't mind. I just don't know if I'm gonna go pixel hunting to find all the dev codes though. Yeah, I need to push G anyways. So sure, why not? It's just stuff that appears on the screen. Don't know if they start commentary during cutscene. But anyways.
I'm not walking on the freeway. I shouldn't even be standing here. I'm not walking on the freeway. I shouldn't even be standing here.
There's a dev commentary for that, huh?
I think the camera choices in this game were actually pretty fantastic as well. I don't know who's responsible for that. Was it storyboarded or was that you, Pete? Or?
Yeah, probably a little bit. There's a lot of stuff got worked out ahead of time, certainly, and I mean because we didn't necessarily build full 360 3D worlds. I mean, well, except for like the offices and stuff.
Here's a buddy.
Looks like some sort of crafty mime. Hey, what's going down, clown?
Hey, back off, suit. I'm practicing.
Practicing what?
Wringing your neck. What does it look like?
Twist me up one of them, huh, fella?
Yeah. Twist this, all right?
Bet you can't do a cat.
Shows what you know, buddy. I can do anything. I can do birds, amphibians, famous poets. Go ahead. Name one.
Now, what do we want, guys? A cat, a dingo, a dead worm, or Robert Frost? Robert Frost. Alright.
Robert Frost.
Trying to stump me, eh?
Oh.
Ta-da!
That kind of looks like him. If you look at it from a certain angle. You know, that's the nose. He's got like a pipe. Maybe he smokes. That's his chin. That's the hairpiece right there. I always thought it looked like a bunch of shit, but now I see something. See? It looks like something. Hold on. It actually looks... Damn, dude. I thought it was like some gibberish. Gibberish. This is...
I don't know why we chose Robert Frost for the balloon shape either.
Oh, that was genius.
Because it would be hard to make Robert Frost.
Yes, and also because I think the whole implication is that the clown is way beyond his pay grade, and he has disdain for all those around him, and so he makes shapes that his lowly
I never
audience
even thought about that being testimony to the skills of the clown. I thought of it as being Manny being a smartass. Because he asked for it. He's like, oh yeah, can you do Robert Frost? And then of course the clown does it.
But see that's a Chandler thing too, because the detective is always smarter than sort of the world that he's in. So he's teasing the clown,
so to speak.
Yeah, so to speak. Because he knows the clown knows what Robert Frost looks like.
This commentary is great. Alright. We got Robert Frost. Let's keep talking to him.
Can I walk through your tent? I want to see the parade.
Well, walk through someone else's tent, all right? Do I look like a turnstile to you?
Some festival, huh?
Yeah, pretty busy. My carpal tunnel syndrome's really acting up.
But you don't have any tendons.
Yeah, well, you don't have a tongue, but that doesn't seem to shut you up now, does it?
Bang!
Ah, popped another one. Lousy bony fingers.
Could you teach me how to do that?
Well, since you're a beginner, why don't you practice the first step?
Which is?
Blow.
My kid wants another balloon animal.
Jeez, what now?
What do we want? A cat. I think I already done more. I don't know if you can stack them up, but there's one of them you need. Actually, I think there's 2 balloons you need. 3? Oh, hold on. Yeah, worm seems pretty cool. Dingo.
A dingo?
That's my specialty.
Whoa!
Ta-da!
Let's see. Oops. Did we get all of them? Okay. Yeah, let's make them all of them. How'd you do it?
My kid wants another balloon animal.
Jeez, what now?
I'll have another dingo, please.
Shit.
Did you?
No.
Well, then just enjoy it for a while longer.
Okay. A cat.
No problem. Ta-da!
Oh.
My kid wants another balloon animal.
Jeez, what now?
A dead worm.
Heck, that's easy. There's no limit on those.
Alright. Let me see some. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, I guess for the picture here, sure, but hey, if we want to be fair with the game, we can always go here and there you go. See? It's the same now. See, perfect. But nah, it's oops. Put it back here. This is like lighting effects and shit too. It's more impressive. Is this the only place I can go here? The FN is just a 2D texture? What? Oh yeah. I didn't even see that one. Nice eye, buddy. I'm talking about eyes.
Not picking that up.
Why not?
Hello? I don't like the way that eye is looking at me.
I wish you could. Is that a way to sprint while doing a command? No. No. It's like, we'll come back down anyway, so it's no biggie. Nah! Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, buddy.
The ties, when Manny later uses the ties to cross over to the roof, he wanted to be more like a little, you know, a little bit more, less adventure game and more sort of skill game, where you had to kind of, you know, line up the ties and throw the lasso and hook it on the thing. And I'll be honest with you, that was technically not something I was prepared to do in any way, shape, or form. It was kind of all I could do to make the rest of the stuff work. So the ties and the beavers were, and actually the shocks on the tree were all supposed to be a little bit more dynamic than a lot of the canned stuff you typically have in an adventure game. We just couldn't do it.
There was another one right there. Oh, was it the prompt right here?
The computers in the game are, I think, where you can see Peter Chan's 12 Monkeys like influence, like Terry Gilliam mix of, like, I don't know if you call it steampunk, but there's like a lot of analog big tube type things combined with Art Deco and old-fashioned typewriter keyboards.
Well, they had steam and punk in those days, right? But they didn't actually call it steampunk, right?
In the 90s, I think we might have had steampunk back then. Oh, yeah.
Jeez. See, I told you I was from the Mad Men era.
I'm so glad they made a show about you guys.
Not picking that up. It looks like Don's rigged his computer to automatically answer his intercom. I'll just change his auto response here.
Tell him the checks aren't here yet.
Well, that's not the one I asked. Must have been because I changed my cursor. No way.
Ah, cripe saver, just sign it yourself, will you? I'm busy.
Perfect.
This place is a mess. I would love to search Don's office right now, but I'm late for the poisoning.
Was it the... Okay. Alright. Seems to be the most we can do here. But we just did a nice old sabotage right now. Make things a little easier on us. So... Okay.
I always liked the music up at the up on the ledge.
Me too. It's very Bernard Herrmann.
And it made me always made me feel like a little. Maybe it's because I actually have a little bit of vertigo or whatever you said. No, vertigo is not the
isn't
thing.
That that happens a lot in Vertigo, the movie Vertigo, like the
yes. Yeah, it probably comes from that.
Like that dreamy falling sensation.
Well, I'm a huge Bernard Herrmann fan. How can you not be? He's really he was the guy who really brought kind of a seriousness of classical music to scoring. I mean, the guys before me, there were great composers before him. They were a little more sort of kind of the entertaining aspect of orchestral music, and I think he was really very serious about it.
Easy job, Sam.
No use for it.
Don't need to work if you're not there. Can I jump over? Damn. I recall you can do something here. Yeah, you can try to throw it there, but we'd have to make a hook out of something. I don't think balloons was gonna do it. Don't know if I can tie it with my scythe. Let's try.
My scythe?
No.
I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be.
That wouldn't make sense.
I don't want to mess up my blade.
See, it's perfect. Alright. Do the jump. Hold on. Pick it back up and see if we can combine it with you. Unless we grab Robert Frost, it could be a. I'm sure he's a pretty stubborn. At least durable. Okay. A weird selection of buttons for the quick command though.
My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be.
Yeah, I don't know why I examined that, but it's okay.
I don't want to mess up my blade.
Alright. Well, we'll figure it out. You just need to keep in mind to look for something that could be used as a hook.
Can you imagine actually pulling yourself up a little chain of ties that are as long as the like?
Well, that's what's great about. And then I like the view
like,
down.
He's so calm about it too. He's like, chip, chip, chip. Many stories. I mean, part of it is, I guess, he probably won't die.
He's already dead.
He's already dead.
Say, he's already dead. So it's really just.
And I was thinking, does he have the muscles to do that? Or else, no, he doesn't have any muscles. He's just a living skeleton. How is he moving? He's magic.
His
It's
spirit
soul. It's
is
a soul.
animating. Yes.
I could just mute myself. They do that commentary well for me. No point.
It's huge. I can't open it.
They say all the things that need to be said. Hold on. Alright. Can I go to here? Won't seem to be the case. Alright. So, since we changed this auto response thing, let's try to check with the secretary again. '90s CGI, so beautiful. That's some style to it. A lot of people, I'm sure, are trying to.
Mind if I use your hole punch?
Knock yourself out. Gets the aggressions out, doesn't it?
We have to keep in mind of that thing, though.
My writing has changed a lot since this. Like, I was really trying to write good dialogue here, which to me at the time meant a lot of like puns and like wordplay. Like, this suit is just this deck of cards is a lot like me. It's ragged around the edges, but I've got more suits. And I forget what it is, but it was like everything had to be this kind of like bon mot.
Well, that's kind of Chandler-esque too. I mean, you know.
But I think I ease off on it in
Bon
Act 2.
mot? I think you meant
Bon mot. Near 2, there's a lot more just normal talking, which I think I kind of like a little bit more now. I mean, it's fun. It's fun to like have a crazy wordplay like that, but you can just kind of trip over yourself a lot too much if you focus on that, I think.
Any translation going again? Don't worry about it. Alright, don't worry. We gotta punch this real quick.
Manny, what are you doing?
Just marking cards, honey.
Wow, hold on.
Well, I gotta go hit the bricks.
So, is there a reason that a lot of people who are in administrative positions of power have New York accents? Is that a...
Everyone in the jazz era was from New York.
Well, yeah, that's true.
A lot of people don't know that.
Eva, I really need the boss to sign this work order.
I'll give it a shot. Mr. Copel, Mr. Calavera has something out here that he says he needs your signature on.
Ah, cripes, Ava, just sign it yourself, will you? I'm busy.
Easy.
You'll have to excuse him, Manny. It's probably a really hard crossword puzzle he's got in there today.
Eva, I'm impressed. impressed. I had no idea you had this kind of power.
Well, we all have our secrets.
Wow.
Hey, I look good in this, don't I?
Yeah, well, they say black is slimming.
I'm driving, yeah! I'm driving!
Por favor. I could have walked faster than this. Híjole, I'm gonna miss the poisoning.
I've always liked this stuff here.
Domino. Ew, the living still give me the creeps.
What are those?
In the land of the living, the people look horrifying because of that. Have you ever seen that optical illusion where you take a picture of someone from a magazine, you cut rectangles out of their eyes and their mouth, and then you turn them upside down, and they just look like demons?
Oh yeah, totally.
That's land of the living.
Yeah.
Fair explanation.
It's the fear of death that makes monsters of us all. Scaring the living is technically against the rules, but we all do it.
There was a...
What is this crazy music? How did you get it all warp sounding?
Well, that's a great. See, remember that I used to, when I did all the themes for Grimm, I carried around a little handheld cassette, right? So I'd go for my hike in the hills in the morning, and I'd carry my little cassette with me, and if something popped in my head, I'd hum into it.
And it drops into a puddle?
Well, those cassettes, I don't know if you remember much about cassette technology, because, you know.
I remember cassettes.
You do?
I made some mixtapes.
They didn't always last, especially the little tiny ones didn't last for a super long time. So, you know, if you used it all the time, which I did to compose, the machine would, the mechanism would start to wear out, especially if it ran out low on batteries. So yeah, that was me sitting at the piano working on that theme for the Land of the Living, which I recorded on the little handheld cassette and then played it back with batteries that were running out and recorded
Super
that
neat.
into the digital system for
And
for the
so
game.
that's awesome. Was that an accident at first? Or that's you just ran out of power at an earlier time writing something else?
You know, I can't remember. I think it was an accident, but you know, I kind of meant to do it too, you know.
That's pretty good. Some hot tips.
In this world, all I can do is look, smell, and reap. I can't reap hamburger, cows, or a whole other bureau, not to mention the lettuce. Bound only by the paper-thin wrapper of mortality, a soul here lies, struggling to be free, and so it shall, thanks to a bowl of bad gazpacho and a man named Calavera.
I don't know if that did it automatically or if it's because I pushed it.
Nice bathrobe.
But we offer several travel package upgrades if you care to.
Cut the yap. I want something cheap where I can get some rest. Now that's it.
Ay, ay, ay.
You know, Manny, I could make this car a little faster if you wanted.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah, slam the front into the weeds, tub the rear end, dual blowers popping out of the hood.
You'll get plenty of rest this way, Mr. Martinez, and you'll be safely padded by the foam created when these two chemicals mix, like this.
On second thought, I want to upgrade my package.
Sorry, Bruno, but you didn't qualify for anything better. But here, have this complimentary mug.
No, wait! Can't you find me something where I can move my legs?
You know I'd like to, Bruno, but my boss is a real hard-ass.
I gotta be a hard ass when I got lazy sickle wavers like this jolly boy working for me. Manny, you couldn't find a sale at a yacht club.
I got a sale right here.
I'm talking premium sales, Calavera. Like the kind Domino makes.
How am I supposed to make premium sales with the scumbag clients you're sending me?
Hey! Now you're blaming the clients? I've had it with you, Manny. If you haven't bagged a premium before the next sales report comes in, you're out! Out on the street. No job. No way to work off your time. Just your fancy suit and your big smile and a whole lot of time to kill. Who you calling a scumbag? Why, I
oughta... I'm sick of waiting around for a good lead. Like it's gonna fly in here tied to a brick. It's time to take one.
Destroy. Alright. Now we gotta find that good shit.
Hey, you missed a great poisoning.
Yeah, and you missed a great client. Domino came back from there with a nut.
Híjole, I got a tiny little man with a mean temper and no commission.
Well, at least you don't work for one.
You know, Copal's not really in his office.
Sweetheart, I know what you're up to.
Huh?
You're trying to get me away from my desk so you can link all my paper clips together again. Grow up, darling.
Well, that's the best thing to do.
I can't find my driver.
Manny, you know what to do. Stop playing dumb just to flirt with me.
In my heart, though, you're still my secretary.
Manny, what are you talking about? I was never your secretary, even when you were on top. I got one boss, same as you, Don Copel.
Come on, I know you work for another man besides Don.
What are you talking about?
I know you take memos for Hurley sometimes.
Ah, Manny, just beat it, will ya?
So, you going to the Christmas party?
After the spectacle you made of yourself last year, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Any good gossip?
Well, I heard Domino got a raise.
Por favor, tell me some good news, why don't you?
I still love you.
You're all I really need, belleza. Where is everybody?
Oh, Manny, did you forget what...
Oh, man, did I come in on Saturday again?
It's the Day of the Dead. Everybody's back in the land of the living, visiting their families like we should be.
Sorry for that no skip there.
Why aren't you visiting your family today?
Ah, the boss is here, so I gotta be here. How about you, Cal?
No one back there I want to see.
And you don't want Domino here alone, getting all the good leads.
That too. Well, I gotta go hit the bricks.
I could just finish that one.
Busy as ever, I see.
I'd have more work to do if you had more clients.
Ouch.
Manny, if you don't mind, I've got a lot of filing here to do.
Right. I te watcho.
I do what do.
What is that horrible squeaking noise you're making?
New shoes.
Big Mr. Bossman doesn't want to be disturbed today.
So this was the first scene in the game that we ever actually did with some test assets. So I had, this is when I was proving out, okay, yes, we can do this. There was this hallway scene. We had Manny up, running up and down. We had the security cam, kind of camera switching. We had text on the screen. We had animations. We had geolocation of the sound relative to the camera. The typing was down the hallway. And we had Manny running up and down. It was a really good test scene, and it kind of came to it at the very last second. Like, literally, like, I was compiling code as people ran in the room because I had a awful bug. But this was sort of like proof that, yes, we have all the elements to make this work. This was the first scene ever put together. And Manny, notice in this scene, Manny hardly ever clips behind anything, and that's partially because I didn't have the buffers working yet. But it was good enough that when people saw it, like, they were really impressed, and I was kind of surprised because I was like the new guy at LucasArts and was kind of half-assing my way through this and somehow made everybody really impressed. So I thought at that point, I thought, okay, we can do this.
There's some prompts here.
I love pneumatic tubes. If you ever read articles about old New York, there's a lot of stuff about how the tube system was. There was an inter-building tube system too.
Oh, really?
I don't know how that could possibly work. And the tubes were 16 inches in diameter.
Yeah.
And they would shoot pneumatic messages, like they'd push them between buildings. And none of those tubes are there, and they're thinking about like using them for fiber optics and stuff like that.
So this was actually the art test I took. I had to make this whole scene in a day.
Really? No. Did they pay you for that? 1 day?
Barely.
Wow.
I was so scared.
How much did you get done?
I think almost all the geometry.
Oh. Wow.
In some cases, it used to be an overnight render.
Yeah, like computer powering back in the days.
Not picking that up.
Alright, so there's stuff we gotta do with this, but don't worry about it. Let's not go too far in the future. I can't go in back here. This is open though. Yeah, we still need some context to what's happening right now.
How is he sweating without skin? So inaccurate. Try to get it really accurate with the punching. You know, left, left, right, right, left, left, right. I think that's how you do it.
Oh, is it left?
Well, you don't just do 1, 2, 1, 2 with a speed bog.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, it looks better.
In my boxing history.
My grandpa used to have a boxing bag in his basement. He showed me how it worked once.
Oh, I thought it was sick.
Well, at least you're not hitting the bottle anymore.
Hey, Callie, how you doing?
So, how'd you make out of the poisoning?
Well, let's just say that Sister Calabaza has a secret passion for trains.
You got a nun?
Hail Mary.
And you sold her a ticket on the number 9 train.
Choo-choo, little buddy. Say, how'd you score?
None of your business, Hurley.
You're right. What went on between you and, Bruno is your business.
I want to ask you a question.
Shoot, slugger.
Is it hard to kiss up to the boss so much when you got no lips?
Hey, I got all the lip I need. I get it from you.
Can I have one of your clients?
Sure, Cal. Just as soon as I get one I think you could handle.
I can handle anything you got, especially if that's your best right jab. Why do you get all the good clients?
You're asking the wrong guy. You should be taking a good long look at the man in the mirror.
No thanks. I don't enjoy that the same way you do. What did you do to get this job?
You mean what's my secret to success?
No, I mean how did you screw up and get stuck here at the DOD? What sin did you commit and how long are you gonna have to work here to pay it off?
Well, I could easily ask the same question of you.
But I don't know the answer. I still don't know what I've done.
Well, how convenient. Then neither do I.
I want to punch you in the mouth.
Oh, no, not the Christmas party all over again.
What happened at the Christmas party?
Blacked out on the whole thing, huh? Maybe you should switch to lemonade, kid.
I want to tell you something.
Good. Go on and let it all out, Manny. There's no reason for you to be afraid of me.
You know, this used to be my office.
Yeah, I know. I found your name on some comic books in the desk.
I want my office back.
Don't worry, you'll have years and years to enjoy it after I get promoted out and you're still here.
I think we should team up. Be partners.
Oh, Manny, I would, but I'm too intimidated. I could never be partners with someone who was so much more of a man than me.
Oh, come on. I've seen your wife. I think you're up to something.
Yeah, I'm up to about 4 premium sales this week.
Well, you sound pretty out of breath, so I'm gonna blow.
Always a pleasure, Cal.
Don't mind if I look around. So where was it?
So there's a scene here. So there's the wine bottle there on the side, or sorry, the bourbon bottle. and there's the taking a slug of his booze, and that was actually like we had lots of math problems early in the game where we were lining up camera angles, like you mentioned, and these camera angles, if we had it off between the real time and the pre-render stuff, things got kind of messy. And so that was one of the first scenes we had where Manny as one character goes and interacts with another item in the scene, and it also has to be placed very precisely in the scene because it has to appear to be on the shelf. And it was really difficult to coordinate. You know, he has to walk to exactly the right spot, line up to perform his animation. The cup has its own animation of flying through the air to his mouth. There's all these weird ways we handled it. I think we changed that later to handle it better, so that the cup was actually attached and we'd swap it in. But you know, blank out the one that was on the shelf, put in the one that was in his hand. It's like a magic trick. But originally that was something we used to test it out and make it work. And it was, I remember spending days on that and just being worried, like, oh man, we're never gonna get this to align perfectly between 2D and 3D.
Perfect. More commentary.
I remember something about the mural. This would be the mural in what's that guy's name? The Nemesis office.
Spoilers.
Yeah, the mural on the ceiling of Domino's office is there was some
kind of a rival,
something. I think it maybe that that angle wasn't planned or something in the game, and then whoever did the textures for that room put this crazy mural on there, and so it was like, oh, we have to show the mural. We have to get that up there. I remember there was some sort of fiasco around that mural.
Usually it's the other way around. Yeah. Usually artists put a bunch of beautiful work into something, and then someone turns the camera the other way and doesn't show it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. The message just made it seem like, yeah, he's a big man.
Not picking that up.
Yeah, it's just rivalry. It really makes you wonder how much design, like these fixed camera angle games have, like have scrap, like that you can't see. This is the final boss right here. He's practicing to kick our ass, so you know. All right. Alright. That has to be Scott. That just has to. No denying. So, no, there you go.
You and your fancy suits and your nose holes way up in the air, sticking your empty beer bottles down the message tubes. How fancy is that? Huh? Don't you boys upstairs realize the tube switcher is a sophisticated and delicate piece of machinery? Huh? You think you're better than me? No. Good.
Hello? Oh yes, sour please. No.
You know, the games we make nowadays, we try to keep them real time, and the environments will come in the tens of thousands of polygons probably, but or at least under 100, I would say, at least at the Telltale studio. But here, I think we're almost unlimited, unless it crashed the machines all the time.
Yes, it was unlimited, and it was like trying to render it on your iPhone.
Well, remember, he modeled like every single nut and bolt everywhere.
That's what it was.
And they were all high res.
Yeah, I was about to say a certain amount of this was us not knowing and us not being efficient about where we how we set everything.
As an animator, when you open one of these environments to animate in, you had to basically throw everything away except for the one thing that that Manny touches or walks next to or something.
Not yet, Scott. I'll think how long in the week. Probably upload something next week.
Not picking that up.
But if I do Total Distortion, I think I'm gonna
and the door won't budge.
I'll make that a stream episode. So
The wheel won't turn.
that way is just a bit more straightforward to watch instead of just me running in circles and whatnot.
That's not on fire.
Maybe Dragon Quest. I was thinking about Dragon Quest at some point, but not now. Maybe come December, since well, people have a lot more time to kill and stuff due to the holidays. So if people want to watch a big thing, then that's probably better at that time. Because it's like 70 hours of stuff, right? So I wish Total Distortion 2 was real. Me too. Me too, man. That's pathetic. Alright. So, Mr. Pinkman over here Whoa, where did he go? Who knows? We started bitching about
Down
the
in
pipes.
QA,
So.
we got on the project
Of course, we're
way,
gonna break
way
those.
earlier than we ever had on any other project, and we would play the game with the concept art on the screen. But Manny was modeled and done and lit, or well, maybe he wasn't lit. I don't know, but he would zoom around the concept art, and it was all black and white. And that's why I was.
Oh, that would be neat.
Yeah.
One of the chemicals for our packing material comes out of there. One of the chemicals for our packing material comes out of there.
So, if we fuck around with it a bit. Oh. Then we do this one. It hardens up, right?
Ugh, that smell.
So, and of course you got a dead worm. Not to spoil too much, but dead worms can go in pipes very well, right? So move this away.
No thanks. That stuff smells terrible, man.
I might have to get another worm though. We'll go grab that. Who knew dead worm would be the most practical? I did. What?
I love that mural because it's the 3 ways of traveling in the land of the dead, the car, and the train, and the boat. There's no air travel in the land of the dead. No land of the dead airlines.
I thought for a second he was just going to leave it. Nah, there's lots of attention to detail in this game. I love how I just glance across the table like that, yeah. Man, I need a worm.
My kid wants another balloon animal.
Ah, jeez. What now?
Do you have any more dead worms back there?
Well, sure.
Oh. Different color, too. Alright. Let's put her up to business.
That's not what balloons are for.
Please. I can't just walk around with something out. Ugh. That's not the color I got. What do you mean? Alright. We got 2 potential mixtures now. Let's go try it. I'm not sure if I'm skipping a part, but we'll just shove things. Easy peasy. Oh yeah, I forgot. Game doesn't manually save. Manually save. Got phone bombs. Ah! Sign up, put some terror. Is it working? One way to find out, I guess.
Look out below.
Great. Ugh.
That doesn't sound good.
You did it. You're the puzzle master. More like memory master. Why would you do this, man?
Server's down again.
What else is new?
It's because I'm an asshole. In the land of the dead, it's the survival of the fittest, you know?
This line that he says a lot actually comes from the old IT guy at LucasArts. We'd say, hey, the server's down. He goes, the server's not down. It's never down. You just can't get to it right now. Like or something.
Hi, I'm not getting any messages. Is the server down?
This is their idea of a joke? They think it's funny? I'd like to jam their tubes with packing material. See how they like that.
So you're saying the server is down, is that it?
The server is not down. It's never down. It's just temporarily unavailable while I'm doing some maintenance, that's all.
So how long is it gonna be down?
With a job like this, you can never tell. Probably hours.
Or until no one's around to see you sneak out, eh?
Whichever comes first.
Can I squeeze in there, just for a sec?
Are you kidding? This is a highly secured area. No one's allowed in here who ain't me.
What's so special about you?
I, sir, am an elemental spirit, summoned from the land of the dead itself.
Yeah, let me guess. You were given one purpose, one skill, one desire. Fixing pneumatic tube switchers.
No, I was created to run the elevators, but they put in those dang motion detectors and put me out of work.
Who would do a terrible thing like this?
It's those punks in the mailroom. They think this baby is going to put them out of a job. And they're right.
You know, I really think it's clean enough.
Oh, it's clean enough to run, all right. I'm just fiddling around to be safe. You know, gotta cover my ass.
Yes, you do. Just curious. How'd you get in there?
I squeezed down one of these tubes like a pixie. How do you think I got in here? Through the door, just like you. Say, Chatty Cathy, I got a lot of tubes to flush here.
Hey, me too. I'll let you go.
Alright, if my memory serves right again.
Oh, not again. You tried to blow this joint sky high? That's a magnesium compound fire extinguisher. Spray that on this packing foam and we'll both be riding the giant Roman candle out of here.
What? Why would they put something so dangerous in here?
I guess they didn't expect this room to be full of hazardous waste.
Oh. Never mind. I think. Ah, yeah. Right here.
Not picking that up.
Oops. Right.
I've just locked an open door. Strange, yet symbolically compelling.
Sure, I don't have a gun. Well, somewhat of a gun. See if that stops me, asshole.
That's not on fire.
Alright.
Good enough for government work.
Where'd he go? This puzzle drove me nuts because the thing on the door you had to interact with was tiny and I didn't realize it was there. But yeah. But I've seen the beginning of the game enough to see a lot of people suffer and to not see that and then realize it was that it just was marked down my head all this time. Was that an orange one or no? But yeah, cheating. What's up? cheating with my brain.
It's locked.
Another thing here, the card we punch, if you don't punch it, the air just, the air just sucks it in. And,
Mercedes Colomar, client number 9308, blah, 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 died of chickenpox, time of death, yada, yada, yada. Aha, positive attributes, volunteered time reading stories to dying children. That's good. That's really good. I think you're it, Mercedes Colomar. I think you're the one for me.
yeah, it just sucks the card in and you can't stop the thing.
Gladys, are you loco? What got into you? That was a company car.
Oh, yeah. And it's even better company now. I'm in.
Oh, yeah. Shit, Domino.
Buenos dias.
You're not the nurse?
No?
You're not here to give me my medication?
No, but I am here to ease your pain.
Guess they couldn't save me, huh?
No. But there's still a chance you could save me.
That's a lot of responsibility, Mr. Calavera. What makes you think I've been all that good?
Miss Colomar.
Meche, please.
Meche. I can see it in your face and in your file here, where it says you're entitled to a first-class ticket to...
Sorry to inform you, you're a skeleton.
What?
Did I do something wrong?
Not according to your bio. It was spotless. At least the part I read was.
I'm not sure I like the implication, Mr. Calavera.
The only implication here is that I'm fired.
Is it something I did?
Are you sure you're Mercedes Colomar?
Yes. Would you like to see my birthmark?
Sure. Where is it?
It's wherever you guys put my skin.
Anything about your past you haven't told me?
Quite a bit, considering I've told you nothing.
Did you kill much when you were alive?
Very little.
Never killed anybody?
I have to confess, I never killed anybody.
Not even a teensy bit of killing?
Maybe I just wasn't trying hard enough.
Were you a big shoplifter?
Well, they accused me of it once.
Really?
But it wasn't my fault. That puppy followed me out of the store.
Oh. Mean to animals?
Oh no, I love animals. Once, when I was volunteering at an animal shelter,
Just stop right there. Ever cheated on your taxes?
I've never paid taxes in my life.
Aha.
I've never made enough money to be taxed. You know, it's mostly been all volunteer work.
Uh-huh. Ever cheated on your husband?
Mr. Calavera, there's no ring on my finger.
There's no skin on it either.
I guess you'll just have to trust me then.
Litter?
Oh, Manny, is that the best you can do?
Work with me, Meche. Give me some dirt.
Well, I could do something bad right now if that would help.
Wouldn't count. Sorry, I give up.
Don't say that, Manny.
Excuse me, but I have to go straighten this mess out.
Sorry to be so much trouble, Mr. Calavera.
It's no trouble, but please, call me Manny. I just don't understand it. Why can't I find anything good for Meche?
This is one of the scenes where we had Tony and Maria Canals in working together, and they're both from Cuba, and they both had worked together before they were cast in Grimm. So it was kind of fun to get the two of them together again and play off of each other, which is, of course, the way you'd like to do any game.
It's gonna be the same to Everglades.
I'm still on the case, Meche, but I haven't found anything for you yet.
Maybe I'm not the woman you were hoping for.
Hey. I think I skipped a line here, though, but what's the issue? Why is the...
I'm sorry I let you down, Manny.
Why is she not a good target?
Hey, Funny Bones! In my office! Now! You vandal! vandalized company property in order to obtain secret information so you could take your illegally modified company car and your unregistered driver and run domino here off the road. All in order to steal a client from her legitimate agent.
There's nothing legitimate about this place. You give all the good clients to Domino.
Manny, now I'm embarrassed for you.
You've embarrassed the whole office. I'm going to call the woman in here so you can apologize to her yourself. Ava, send in Ms. Colomar, please.
She left about 15 minutes ago, sir. She said she had a long walk ahead of her and she wanted to get started.
Walking? She had a ticket on the number 9. Why does she think she has to walk?
That's the best package I could find for her.
Now you see why I give all the good clients to Domino. That woman was a saint and a shoo-in for a double-end ticket that she's not going to get because you just couldn't find it. And now, because of your little stunt, she's out there, on her own, walking by herself through the petrified forest, facing the demons of the underworld, alone and unprotected. This is her reward after a lifetime of hardship and public service? Her destiny stolen by some overreaching salesman looking for a fat commission he didn't deserve! Get in there and stay put until the boys downtown tell us what they want done with you. Someone's gonna take the fall for this, Calavera, and it ain't gonna be me!
That ended weird right there.
I realized how weird it was that he gets locked into a room by his boss, which I don't think is legal. But
Oh,
then
you
again,
know, back in the 30s, you could do all kinds of stuff. You know, rubber hoses for cops and so on. You know, I mean, it was just 50 years after the Old West.
Well, that's weird to think about.
Yeah.
It looks like it dispenses something called Philodent. Ooh, ick. It came out like soft serve ice cream, but judging by the smell, I think it's auto body filler.
Alright.
Hey, is anybody out there? So, Manuel, have you thought about what you have done? Who's out there? I'm you, or rather, I was you years ago. Yeah, well, I'm me now, so get lost. Get me out of here. The only way out, Manuel, is to be taken back in. If you are truly still loyal to this company, declare it loudly. The management might hear and stick you right back in their fold. Yeah? Well, I got something they can stick in their fold. You have to try harder than that, Manuel. A man's loyalties decide his destiny. My loyalty's still to the DOD, believe it or not. Good boy. You just keep up that spirit and I'm sure you'll get out of here soon enough.
Alright, yeah, more lines of dialogue.
Not picking that up. Doesn't open. I don't see anyone out there.
Come on, man.
Hey, guard! How's my little Count of Monte Cristo? No, really. Who are you? I'm a fellow prisoner, my friend. Maybe, but your cell's a lot bigger than mine, jailmate.
Yeah, you could just break that window and get out, but maybe it's fortified glass.
I'm thinking about getting out and getting even. That's it. If you are still loyal, lay down and roll over and bark the company fight song. I know. The DOD runs a crooked game, and I intend to prove it. You would do that? That could cause this agency a lot of trouble. Well, no, but I am angry. I see. Well, keep up the faith.
I gotta be super motivated from. Because I think he's got some intentions.
My little Count of Monte Cristo.
And seeing as he says Monte Cristo right there, it kind of makes sense.
Look, you gotta open the door for me, amigo. How many times do I have to say I'm sorry? I do not care if you're sorry. I want to know if you are loyal. The DOD runs a crooked game, and I intend to prove it.
I've heard you make threats in anger before. My question is, would you really want to hurt the DOD?
I'm gonna blow the lid off this place. Young man, you are an enemy of the Department of Death. Welcome to the club. Salvador Limones and guest. Where are you taking me?
To the headquarters of the LSA.
LSA?
The Lost Souls Alliance. We're a small group, Manuel. We're always looking for new soldiers.
To do what exactly?
We need help in our intelligence unit. You know Eva, of course.
Manny?
I was once a Reaper like yourself, Manuel. But I uncovered a web of corruption in our beloved Department of Death.
I have reason to believe that the Bureau of Acquisitions is cheating the very souls it was chartered to serve. I think someone is robbing these poor, naive souls of their rightful destinies, leaving them no option but to march on a treacherous trail of tears, unprotected and alone, like babies, Manuel, like babies.
What's your evidence?
That's where you come in, Manuel. Or should I call you Agent Calavera?
Manny suits me fine. I'm not looking to join any military organization, Sal. I just want my job back so I can work off my time and get out of this dump.
Well, you won't even be able to get out of this city without my help. Which means, of course, you won't be able to find that woman and you'll never get your job back. When you're ready to join the cause, Manuel, come talk to me. We might be of some use to each other.
Saw a Z. Give me the Z.
Oh, the secretary has a dual identity. It's always lots of fun. Always lots of fun with dual identities.
What? Keep talking. Damn. Damn. Come on, dude.
It's always lots of fun. Always lots of fun with dual identities.
Yeah.
I like that Eva gets to have a little, like, she's got more going on than you thought she did.
I love that too, and I like that there's something fishy in the Department of Death too. That's a.
Ah! I'm listening to that, Eva. Come on, dude. Jeez. Come here.
So you're not really a secretary?
I'm a spy, Manny.
Well, that's the last time we used that temp agency.
It must have been that the radio sound is on the same channel as the documentary thing. So when she turns it on, rather, it overrides the documentary, the commentary, not the documentary. Yeah, and that's why it just resets.
Any messages for me?
Yes. Join or die.
But I'm already...
Again!
Eva, you gotta get me out of town. They're gonna sprout me.
You can't leave, Manny. We need access to the DoD computer network if we're ever gonna find out what's going on. And we can't access without a salesman like you. The computer IDs you when you log on.
How does it do that? Fingerprints? I don't have any.
Your teeth, Manny. Haven't you ever noticed your computer scanning your teeth when you log on?
I thought that was just a power surge.
We need your teeth, Manny. We can't let you go. Sorry.
Doesn't Cabal wonder where you are?
Don and Domino were both locked up in Don's office with some bigwig from downtown. Some fatty in a fez.
Who is the fat man, I wonder? And how does he fit into this sinister puzzle?
Thinking emoji.
How long have you been a spy?
Salvador recruited me about a year ago. I couldn't resist him. He's just so noble.
What are you working on there?
I'm trying to get this radio working so we can use it in the field, but it looks pretty hopeless. Salvador's right. We need good old-fashioned homing pigeons to communicate with our field agents.
You have field agents?
No, it's just Sal and me right now. But someday, Manny.
So, you won't help me out of here?
Sorry. I'll help you out, but not your teeth. Think it over.
Yeah, let's see what I can do
Why
here.
won't you help me out?
Run!
Oh, the secretary has a dual identity. It's always lots of fun. Always lots of fun with dual identities.
Yeah.
I like that Eva gets to have a little, like, she's got more going on than you thought she did.
I love that too, and I like that there's something fishy in the Department of Death too. That's a good twist.
Perfect. Is she stuck there? Huh?
There's some concept art there in the PowerPoint.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember, I just took Peter's stuff and like inverted it to make it look like a plan.
Really, you took someone else's textures and reused them.
Great
Oh,
artists
okay.
borrow. No, wait. Good artists steal. Yeah.
This is straight up stuck. Oh no, I broke her. No, okay.
Open that door, Sal. I got places to go. Does that mean you're ready to join us? I'm not a joiner. Just pop the hatch and let's part friends. I'm sorry, but this is war, Manuel, and you are the first draftee. Okay, I'm in.
What do you mean,
What do I
Scott?
have to do? I'm going to build an underground army of souls to fight the injustice I have seen in El Marro. Communication will become vital as the Lost Souls Alliance spreads out. We'll need messengers we can trust. Do you know something I don't know? Have you ever wondered why your clients, even your best clients,
Yeah, that's
never
secretary
seem to
here.
qualify for the packages you know they deserve? Yes. My last client in particular, Mechi. Well, they all did qualify, Manuel. Especially her. But somehow, somebody with access to the files has stolen their just rewards. Their sweet hereafters. Their tickets on the number 9? Precisamente, amigo. What would they do with the tickets? A ticket on the number 9 is like a leaf of gold, Manuel. Especially to one who has died with a less than perfect record. Someone is profiting here from those that would buy their way into heaven. But money's not important here. We all just want out. You want to get out,
Oh, I
Manuel,
see, Scott. Yeah,
and
yeah.
so do I someday. But for some people, this world is all there is. They have decided to seek pleasure and happiness here in the 8th underworld. And for that, you need money. You want me to be your messenger? No, Manuel. Our numbers are small and our agents are too valuable to risk that sort of work. History shows only one messenger to be of use to a cause like ours. Carrier pigeons. If I grab some pigeons off the roof, will you let me go? No, I need to raise them from birth, Agent Calavera. I need you to bring me their eggs. You're keeping me here because you need the eggs? Why are you still here, Calavera? Go get me an Air Force before it hatches. Now that's all the briefing you need, soldier. ¡Viva la revolución! It won't budge. It opens for members of the LSA only. Manuel, I was looking at that.
Alright, we still don't have our answer for the hook, though. Unless I were to go fill a balloon with some of the projects. The harden it, maybe? Oh.
My kid, do you have any... Look, so...
What? What was that?
My kid, do you have any more dead...
Look, if I give you any more of those, you'd be able to go into business for yourself. So forget it.
Alright. Alright.
I'm not going in there. They still think I'm locked up, hopefully.
Oh, yeah, that's a fair point. So, we should have the needed materials then. Oh, this is also open. Oh, yeah, because I guess we got here from there.
You hear reverb on the steps, and you hear the reverb on his voice, and that was real time. It's his real-time reverb in a time when we never did that. We always pre-baked the files with reverb, and Jeff really had to fight for, I think it was like 5% of the CPU. But now anything that happens in this garage goes through that reverb. And like to modern game folks, audio people, it's just totally basic, no big deal. But back then it was such a big deal. And he really had to jump through hoops for it, and it's so great.
Imagine making a game back then when there weren't any easy ways, any documentation on how to do things and just like half-assing things to make it work.
Mark Hamer, I remember animating that Glottis coming out, and he had to put this thing called a lattice on his butt. And he was like, "What are you working on, Mark?" I'm working on the Glottis butt lattice. And he was always like working on the Glottis butt lattice to like morph and squash and stretch his butt as it came out of the the door. And so, 3 cheers to Mark Hamer and his Glottis butt lattice. Amazing work, still remembered to this day.
It's a tool cabinet. Not picking that up. It's locked. Not picking that up. It's locked.
Alright. Alright. So yeah, let's see that I already have the stuff.
Hey, what did they do with Glottis?
Or it has something to do with this, but I have no container for it. So, yeah. Never mind then. I'll just try to half-ass our way over. See how that goes first.
Can't go through on foot. People have tried, but they never came back.
It's over here.
That's not on fire.
Alright. I don't know, maybe I just didn't do a good toss last time. Alright. That's locked. So somewhere else that isn't locked.
No use for it.
Is that my room over there? It has to be.
Dom's office is empty.
Never mind. Ah, the mouth guard could work.
It's attached pretty well.
Oh, you gotta punch it and it's gonna fall.
Ugh, Domino had this in his mouth.
It's like a swig just for luck. Another one. It's free, dude. Why not? Another one. Yeah, I might as well finish it. Wonder if you can actually finish it. Alright, whatever. Am I actually drinking it? Is the true question here. Try it once and I don't think so. Manny, calm down. It's a hard life job, you know. Yeah, it would just stain his suit if anything. It's saying, it would just look like he peed himself, to be honest.
It's meant for mouths.
Yeah,
it's meant for mouths.
That doesn't stop you, dude.
It's meant for mouths. It's meant for mouths.
I pick it up and then.
Domino's mouthpiece. Why am I carrying this around? It's meant for mouths.
Maybe that ain't the trick here. I feel like I could put some weight to the tip of it, but what if I just do this? Oh. It's meant for mouths. Huh.
No use for it.
Maybe there's a way to combine things and I'm just not aware. Let's check
Not picking that up.
let's check Don's office just a bit more, just to be sure. We didn't miss out on something.
I'm gonna try to guess his password.
Pegasus.
Nope. It's not Golden Boy.
Classic.
What the?
What?
It looks like a glowing hunk of coral.
Ah, well that'll work for sure. That's hook shape, if I know any. It's making a magic dingle too. How convenient. Damn, look at that combo. Holy shit.
I wonder if that's how Domino meant it to be used.
Agent Calavera. You gotta make a living somehow, Scott. This part here.
I used to work at a doctor's office, and one of the jobs that I was doing, just terrible jobs there, and one of them was the roof was covered in like 6 inches of pigeon guano up there. They had a flat roof, like the roof of this building, and they're like, look, we got to get that stuff off the roof. It's gonna break the roof. There's so much pigeon crap on the roof. And I had to go up there with like this flat shovel and cut. It was kind of like cutting brownies out of a pan.
Yeah, yeah.
I was just chopping up the bird poop and just scooping it up and throwing it off the roof. And but in chopping it
Just
up,
throwing
I
it
would
off?
find like in sedimentary rock, like an archaeologist or a paleontologist, I'd find the bones of a dead pigeon just inside this weird brownie of guano.
Wow.
So I had my fair share of bad jobs.
So this was really a kind of therapy to get that.
Yeah, man, really, there's
traumatic
not enough
experience.
poop on the roof to make this really.
Well, it's hard to indicate that with the technology of the time. Kind of just like if you did wind in a 8-bit game, it just sounded like and just sounded bad, you know.
At least I got to clear the pigeons from the roof of my memories.
It's part of the roof.
Nice. Oh, before I died of fucking pigeons. Let's see. Okay.
That's not on fire.
Fair enough, my friend. think I just remembered something. As we do need to do something with that thing. And I'm remembering things yet again, so let's do the things I remembered. But part of the festival has opened up, and there's more to see. Something he likes, I'm not sure. Hello? Oh wait, no, there we go.
Since I really didn't get to celebrate the festival this year, I think I'm entitled to a little pan de muertos.
Oh. This was available to a shuttle. Imagine just stuffing bread in your suit to keep for a snack later. I love bread, man. So good. Anything bread like, I'm all for it. Just gotta walk 5 years now. Cinnamon bread, hell yeah. Garlic bread, croissant, bagels.
The bread of the dead.
Berry bread. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I was supposed to do something else.
Hey!
Ah!
You little roof chickens. Show some respect.
I just remembered the part I missed. Is this bread with sprinkles on it? Yeah. We can't just give them something. We gotta fuck them over somehow. Manny Calavera, we're always fucking people over.
I'll just take a little more bread to honor the dead.
Dude, stop talking about bread. Yum. I don't have any fancy bread right now, too. I only have like sandwich white bread. I'm gonna buy some baguettes next time. Next time I do my groceries. Alright. First, you put Robert Frost. And then you put the bread.
Maybe that will scare them. Eventually. it, you lousy little lech pickers! You must come with me, young ones, for I am the Grim Reaper. I only eat them poached.
There was one more.
Man, are those pigeons gonna be ticked.
On the skeleton's
Man, are
eggs?
those pigeons gonna be ticked.
Don't worry. Is this all part of a natural process? It's a circle of life. Circle of death. Are bird skeletons and human skeletons a part of the same species? I'm not sure about that part though. Hurry up, Manny.
Agent Calavera and 2 guests.
Whoa. Some magic right there. Shells are kind of like a skeleton.
Check these babies out. Excellent, Manuel. With these, I can breed an entire army of winged messengers. Our revolution can spread now across the land, carried on the shimmering wings of justice, thanks to you, Agent Calavera. I myself would also like to spread across the land. But you can't. We need your dental work here to access the computer. I am sorry, but freedom has its price. This computer shut off. We salvaged that unit when the company threw it away, but we have yet to get it working. When we do, we'll need you to get us into the system. I'll be long gone before then. We'll see, Manuel. Not portable. This computer shut off.
Actually, don't remember this part.
Look, you got the eggs you wanted. Now can I go? Sorry, but your teeth. The revolution depends on your teeth. ¡Viva la revolución! Why won't you help me out?
I need your teeth, remember?
Jeez, man. I'll never catch a break. Let's see.
It's meant for mouths. I'm not sure what to make of that. Why don't you show it to my intelligence officer?
What's that?
Domino's mouthpiece. Think you can get a dental impression off of it?
No, the plastic's so hard he didn't leave a mark.
Okay.
It's meant for mouths.
Maybe I can access this computer with it. And something afterwards. Not sure, but no something. Kind of reminds me of Neverhood Music, which came out on Halloween.
I'm gonna try to guess.
Oops. Alright, can I hack my way through this with this?
It's meant for mouths. It's meant for mouths.
What do I do with this mouthpiece? Oops. Not many places I can go, so. Yeah, I can't cheat with my memory here, so. If anyone has any suggestions, then. be my guest.
I can't go strolling through the halls now. I'm on the lam.
Definitely has to do with the mouthpiece, though.
It's Domino's mouthpiece. Why am I carrying this around? It's meant for mouths. It's meant for mouths.
Well, now he puts it on.
Yeah, well, now I know what Domino tastes like. It's meant for mouths.
Did I leave a good crunch with my markings on? I could do it.
Agent Calavera here.
Is there a way to make this faster? Alright, let us see. That's our first. Oh, we can see the progress on the C screen of our completion rate. Wait. Okay. Let's make sure.
Yeah, well, now I know what Domino tastes like.
Efficient.
What's that?
Domino's mouthpiece. Think you can get a dental impression off of it?
No, the plastic's so hard he didn't leave a mark.
Oh, what about me then? Hmm? Look.
Yeah, well, now I know what Domino tastes like.
Hmm. See?
What's that?
Domino's.
No.
It's meant for mouths. It's meant for mouths. It's meant for mouths.
I asked for it.
Yeah, well, now I know what Domino tastes like.
How did I leave an imprint on it?
This computer's shut off. Not portable. Look, you got the exit. Sorry. ¡Viva la revolución!
Hmm. Oh. I got it. I got it. You always gotta make use of everything that's available to you. Everything has a use. And we have this Oriole back there. Gonna cover this up real quick. Oops.
Fill a dent. Good for dents, great for dentures.
Let's put it in my mouth.
Wow, that made a perfect impression of my teeth and left quite a chalky aftertaste too.
Hell yeah.
Agent Calavera here.
Give it a second.
Manny, this looks like a perfect impression of your teeth. We can use this as a mold to make a fake set of teeth and get into the computer system that way.
Good work, soldier. You are a friend of the revolution, Agent Calavera. And now, let me be of service to you.
You must go to the town of Rubalcaba, my friend, if you want to find your lost soul.
How do you know where she is?
I don't, but everyone who wants to get to the Ninth Underworld must cross the Sea of Lament, and therefore must go to Rubalcaba to get passage on a ship. As long as you get there before she does, you'll find her. But it may be quite a wait.
I'll wait as long as it takes.
Manuel, are you in love with her?
Love? Love is for the living, Sal. I'm only after her for one reason. She's my ticket out of here.
Well, skulls have like
that was some tunnel. I'm all the way to the edge of the petrified forest.
Yeah, skulls have the teeth most of the time, right? I don't know if it's like handling, like human handling that just puts the teeth back or something. That was always something I always wondered and I never looked into.
That line right there, love is for the living. I'm only after her for one reason. She's my ticket out of here. That was the key line that Tony and I would always go back to that kind of identified who that character was. The idea with Manny being a Hispanic Humphrey Bogart, that line evoked Casablanca in many ways, and that was kind of just we worked on that line more longer than we should have, but it was just one of those that we just felt was important to kind of nail and help define Manny.
And you could see Pete's musical treatment of it. He kind of suspended the music and had this little classical guitar melody that had a feeling of being like a pocket in time to further highlight that line.
Right.
Yeah.
Ah, El Maro, my hometown. May I never see it again.
Pick it up.
Not picking that up.
This part always troubled me as a kid.
Gladys, my friend, why are you crying?
Manny? Oh, Manny, they fired me!
Me too, buddy.
You don't understand, Manny. I was created just to do that job. It's the only thing that makes me happy. It's like they reached into my chest and pulled out my heart and threw it into the woods to...
Gladys, what have you done? Oh, Gladys.
Nope. Well, maybe because it is hometown, because, you know, when you die and you come here, it's a new life. And that's where he's always been in this new life. You know? Mort de rire.
I always like Glottis because he's just so pure in his... I mean, he's by definition pure in that he's just the spirit of driving, kind of. Like, he was summoned from the land itself, and he has no... nothing but a desire to drive and go fast, and all his motivations are about, like, moving at high speed. He almost dies because he's going too slow at some point, and he has to go fast again to come back to life.
Right.
But he also obviously cares about friendship and Manny, and he's a very loyal character.
It's too well anchored. It's too well anchored. Wake up, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
This signpost seems to be pointing the way to Rubacava.
Let's go check that heart now.
Oh no. Ooh, ick. Shoot!
Hey, everything has its time. We gotta hit that 0.
I always like gloss.
I think it was right here.
This is me playing with my own worst fears. I was realizing while we're making this game, I just randomly was thinking about how nice it is that spiders can't fly. You know, with spiders are kind of icky, but they're on the wall. You can stay away from them. Don't go in the garage. Don't get firewood ever. You can stay away from spiders, but what if they could fly? What if you had to, instead of like a bee buzzing around you or something, you had to worry about like there's a black widow. Like, wouldn't that be creepy? So we made flying spiders in the game.
Is this?
I guess I could always use a spare.
Spare bone. Take another one. Let's take another one. Wonder who died here. You made flying spiders. How many bones? Oh no. There goes my inventory. Ah, there's more living things in here. I think I have to slingshot this or something.
Piece of cake.
Oh.
Hi, Chihuahua. Don't think that's gonna work.
Alright, well, if I'm just gonna cut it, what if I made a
Soup's on.
structure and I can pull
They
it?
don't seem very interested in that bone I put in there.
If I throw a couple bones and then I can pull it with my scythe.
There's already a bone in there.
Look, look. Dude, what if we need 3 bones, Scott? You know? You're never too sure. Let's get 3 bones. There you go.
Oh, poor spiders. No more demon heart to eat.
Might need 100. Alright, let's get a couple more. There we go. What if I need to make a xylophone out of bones? You know? Oh. Well, that was fairly easy. Oh, there's this spot right here. Ah! I want the Z, man. Yeah, the ciphers hella cool in this game. Ah! What's the positioning for that shit? No, I don't know where it is.
I always like.
We coined a phrase called McConnellian ambience, and meaning Pete McConnell. His style of ambience, where you have a little idea and then a completely different idea, and then a completely different idea, just sort of sequenced, and the texture would get kind of big, and then it would get very small with a solo clarinet, and then something completely different would happen, and then you'd get a little bassoon. And so these ideas would waft in and out like clouds or just passing notions, and it's a great way to keep the listener entertained but not get in his way. And so we termed that a McConnellian approach to ambience.
Gladys is snoring, just added to that. That's for sure. Give me a sec here. Whoops. Alright. That's some good ambient sound.
It's still beating.
Heart! Heart is good. Be good to Heart. Don't tear out Heart. Heart is good. Strong, beating good, Heart. Hey, is that my car?
Mr. Lamont, I assure you the missing woman will be found. I will personally track her down myself.
Just like you personally picked her up from the land of the living.
That was my intention, but Agent Calavera somehow got to her first.
We gave you the fastest car, Domino. We gave you all the best clients. You had all the advantages. So how was this Calavera able to sneak in there and eat your lunch?
Oh, now, Hector, you can't get too mad at Domino. That wasn't his fault.
Oh, I can, Don. You should know I can get too mad. But not at Domino. After all, he wasn't in charge of this operation. At least, not until now.
No!
Hector, no!
Marigolds. Funny. For some reason, I was expecting tulips. Well, maybe Mr. Calavera, eh, Domino? Why don't you personally go down to the basement and escort him up here? The sooner he's sprouted and we can get back to business, the better.
I always like the flower again.
I thought you'd never ask!
Oh no.
Oh! Sorry. I ain't driving back to town, Manny.
Whee.
What sort of unholy Christmas tree farm is this, Gladys? Gladys?
Manny, check out this wheelbarrow, will ya? With a couple of ATV nubby tires on the back and a two-stroke lawnmower engine, we could make one sweet go-kart.
I remember in this room, as in several others, Julian, we used a sound ambience that we recorded using a contact microphone on various machines, like Coke machines, and other vibrating devices or machine-like devices that produces a kind of interesting hum. And if you put your ear up against a Coke machine, or I was just on the Golden Gate Bridge last week and I stuck my ear up against one of those, 300, 200 foot pylons, and it's amazing the resonances that are going on in those type of resonant bodies. And we would record things like that and turn them into ambiences for some of the rooms.
Sound designers are so creative, dude. It's amazing.
Ooh, careful, Manny! With the harmonic balancer turned off, those pumps might shake that tree apart. Oh, but... Oh! If we shook the tree down, those pumps would dislodge, and I could make high-lift shocks out of them for the bone wagon. Hold on. I'm going to unbalance that wheel with some of these weights. That'll shake her down for sure. Okay, just give me a second to balance these doggies. Hey, Manny! What are you doing?
Outside of the entertainment value, that didn't do what I had hoped.
I mean, this is perfect. Oh yeah, this part right here. That made noise. Oh. So, is that way to drop it so hits two of them? No, that's not how it works. Not too sure how this puzzle goes though.
That was a dirty trick, Manny.
Oh, it was an accident. I bumped the switch with my elbow.
Oh, okay.
Gladys, what are they doing to that tree?
Oh, city boy. You work all day in a 60-story skyscraper, but didn't you ever wonder what it was made of? The marrow of these trees, man. They suck it out. It's like cement.
Is that why the town's called El Marrow?
Huh? Never thought of that. Maybe so. Hey, while you have that off, let me try moving those weights around some more. Now, no monkey business this time, Calavera. That should do it.
Huh?
Still not enough.
And maybe if I moved them around a little.
The challenge is clay and resisting to spinning them around, yeah. Not too sure what they want me to do. I know this, it stops one of them. I don't know how to influence anything. I guess we'll see.
Hey, while you have that off, let me try moving those weights around some more. Now, no monkey business this time, Calavera.
My brain is just not functioning for this part.
That should do it.
Oh. I'd see if him staying there actually like made it stop or something.
Still not enough.
So if I move this. Well, it picks back up. Maybe I want to time them all together. What is this? Oh. No. Oops. Okay, so I got master one at the end. At least I think. See if that does anything. Which that should be a bigger hit, right? It's like BAM!
Hey, while you have that off, let me try moving those weights around some more. Now, no monkey.
And count on it. Did that work? I guess I could come back if anything. Sorry, Goddess. Maybe I don't have the answer
That was
yet.
a dirty trick.
Wasn't me this.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Right. Hurry up, Manny Canny.
Manny, this is a low-riding street rod, not a 4x4. We don't have the clearance for that kind of road.
Well, this is the area that Tim and I would make a lot of jokes about because, you know, producer-type person, I need to shorten the game, cut it somehow. So this area, I would, you know, say, hey, we need to cut the beavers. Does that make sense?
He's like, no way, not cutting it.
Oh, well, the whole time we'd fight about it, and it was that one kind of thing where, that was the story I told a little earlier about the ship, you know, and he said,
what ship?
Leslie, a game is like a ship, and the ship is going, and it's going to keep going until it stops. And I was like, what kind of logic is that? It has to finish at some point. So I was like, look, the beavers got to go, and they'd always be on the list. And he actually drew me a little pictures on a napkin of like the armadillo, the beavers on fire. And he's like, why did you cut me, Leslie? Please don't cut me, Leslie. And he would just poke me.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
It's like crap.
second.
So is this one of those, or is it the same spot? I'm better off just doing this. These two. Oh. Me neither, cover. Maybe there's just no way. Oh, is it always random? Oh. Yeah. Cool music though. What do I get out of this anyway? Is he like... Can't talk with Gladys? I got a bunch of bones.
I like to save bones for special occasions.
Yeah, whatever. Let's put a bone in my car. That'll work.
I like to save bones for... I think the only bones this thing was meant to haul around are mine.
We're in quite of a pinch right now, it seems. Is there another place I can go? Don't seem like it.
We can't fit down there. If you want to go back to that no-good town, you can go without me.
So I can technically go back and get more bones if I go on foot. So maybe I can use the bones here. Probably not.
No place for a bone there. No place for a bone there.
Come on, please.
place for a bone there.
Some of the things that we came up with for this game, like the Petrified Forest. Well, Petrified Forest is right out of a Bogart movie.
Right.
Right? That's coming from the name of a Bogart movie.
And he's actually a
He's
gangster.
A bad guy. He's a bad guy in it, yeah. But having these little things pumping it, I don't know where this like came up with. Like, I feel like in games now we try to make things kind of make sense. Like, oh, you go to a gas station, something you know that exists. But here, it's a weird hydraulic pump factory with a counterweight on top of it for sucking something out of the marrow out of these trees.
Oh, right.
But it was all worth it because it was satisfying to see Gladys spin around on the top of it.
I like the environmental message myself.
I like to save bones for special occasions. I like to save bones for special occasions. No place for a bone there.
Now! That should do it.
I need to do the thing here first before making Gladys claim it. I need to like do something to make it blow up or some shit.
Still not enough.
And maybe if I moved them around a little.
I mean, if I could just bring a wheelbarrow here, just plug them all up, that'd be the end of that. But yeah. Otherwise, oh, that happened. Not. Manny, come back.
Can't reach.
Where'd you go, Manny? Did he clip on the ground or something? Manny, please. Yeah, I think he's like stuck on the ground or something. He like clipped through with the wall of the wheelbarrow. And oh no.
Ooh, something has sucked the marrow out.
Yeah. I don't know when we last saved. Yeah, okay, it's a bit far back. I think we had just done the dentures though, so we'll just have to speed through a little bit. It's unfortunate.
What's that?
Domino's mouthpiece.
No.
Oh. Oops. Gotta go fill it up again. Should remind me to save them. Because things like that can happen, I guess.
Fill a dent. Good for dents, great for dentures. And quite a chalky aftertaste too.
Alright. Come on, Manny. Gotta move on. We gotta clip through shit, you know? Get back into business first.
Got something here that might interest you.
It's not that bad. Come on. This was the last part of this place. Then it's like a heart. Getting the heart back, and then we're back on track.
Good.
Easy.
You are. You must go to the town of Rubacap.
See, we're back here. Does this Banjo-Kazooie speak? The hell, Gladys?
Ooh. Shoot! I guess I could.
But then right here.
Soup's on. Huh? They don't.
Let's pick up another one just in case. In case I need it.
Still beating.
Stu beepy.
Don't hurt it.
Ah! Glass, please, I'm trying to go fast.
Mr. Lamont, wanna go?
Alright, so we're technically back on track now. There's just a little bit of dialogue left, but yeah. Wasn't that far back. Oh, maybe I can pick that up.
Sorry.
It's this lodge now. I figure it is. Yeah. I didn't think you could walk here, but you can. So maybe that is the answer right there. Alright, Steam, hurry up. Your business. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. Ah, okay. Now I can use that to do the maze thing over there. The puzzle master, you know.
Not right now.
I have to run there myself. I was wondering if there was like a way to just indicate the direction I could go here. Kind of like a Phantom Ganon thing in the Wind Waker. And there is in fact the case for that. Where? Over there? Like I should grab Glodis. In some way, having Manny clip out of bounds and making me reset to see that again kind of helped us. Cause I probably would have looked for a while otherwise. I probably would have tried to do the tree thing for a while too. So it was a sign of the gods. Jesus. Manny guided us. Oh, that's back up. I think it's down at least. Hold on.
The sign looks like it's pointing to one of those dark passageways.
Yeah, but where is it? Well, I think it's this one here. Hurry up, Manny. I think it's one of the two. Oh, this one.
Hey, wait a second.
Maybe this one? It's probably pretty closer then. Get a better idea. Maybe I'm not so much a puzzle master. Let's see. Let's try walking there. And I'm not making it easy to tell. For sure. Maybe I can't do this now? There's like something affecting it. Let's put it up here since there's a better angle. And better coloring so you can see the contrast. Ooh. You're not helping me, bud.
Well, it's pointing somewhere.
What if I knock it down? And when it's down, I can go in any of them. Unleashing the true path. Fuck you, asshole. Damn it.
Not here.
I can't tell what it's pointing at. Really makes you think. Let's see.
Warning. Fire system. Do not touch. That's not on fire.
So I can influence it.
No place for a bone there. I don't want to mess up my blade.
So
not right now.
Yeah,
okay. Not right now. Well, it's pointing somewhere.
Because there are a couple arrows on it, right? So, unless if you knock it down, maybe it knocks down a specific, you know, in a specific direction, and that's where you have to go. Let's put it in the center to try to make it as clear as possible.
Not here. Not here. That's no way to treat the bone wagon. Not here. That's no way to treat the bone. Not here. That's no way to treat the bone wagon.
Come on, bro.
Not here. That's no way to treat the bone wagon.
Alright, well, that didn't change much. Wait. Well, that works, I guess. Well, it's a good thing the bone wagon was in the way. That's all the little things that just help you out, you know? Yeah, I guess I was just pointing over there. Like that one time I put it here, it was pointing there. One time I put it here, it was pointing there. And when I put it here, it pointed over there. You know. I wasn't thinking too centered there. The center of it all.
Uh-oh! Crazy road! Too crazy for the bone wagon!
Key.
It looks like some sort of warning sign. They'll build with you a human throne. Their buck-toothed king will sit upon what once was you, but now is gone. This key unlocks the gates of hell. Steady traveler, use it well.
My game's a
Can't
bit
pass up
weird.
an old creepy key.
The game's a bit weird. Don't worry about it. That's a bit weird. A bit weird.
They'll tear you apart bone by bone and build with you a human throne. They're what this steady traveler, use it well.
Bone by bone. Talk by tick. No matter how big, no matter how thick.
Maybe I'll just keep the lock on until I can assess the situation damn side.
This one was,
How could you ever cut this?
I know, but programmatically, it was buggy, and it was hard. No one understood, like, how to solve this puzzle for quite a long time.
Yeah.
And so I was like, look, you gotta pick something, and we hadn't started it yet. And so this is a classic Tim technique. When you want to cut something, he will start putting it in the game.
Yeah.
so that everything gets in. So, yeah, funny.
Help. That doesn't help me.
Maybe I'll just keep the lock on until I can. That doesn't look like the gates of hell to me.
I still remember writing a big justification about tank controls when I was pitching this. People were like, "Let's make it so the controls are more like Mario, where you push it." No, point and click. I was thinking tank controls I thought were superior to point and click at the time, because when you're pointing and clicking, you're distant from the screen, and the screen is this other thing that you're interacting with at your fingertips.
Right.
But when you're doing tank controls, you feel like you are in the center of the character.
Right.
And the world is rotating, the world's rotating around you. And so when you think, instead of going, I want to go on the left of the screen or I want to go to the right of the screen, you're saying, I want to look at the thing to the left of me and the thing to the right of me.
Mm-hmm.
And now, I don't know if that was necessarily the right decision, but it's a good piece of evidence that you can sometimes make a really good argument for the wrong decision. And that's something to watch out for in life. You know what I mean? Like, you can make a really compelling and, in fact, win an argument.
Oh, yeah.
And be totally wrong.
Winning an argument has nothing to do with being right, that's for sure.
Exactly. It's just being able to make a good case.
Tank controls are our best. I don't know what you guys are talking about. They're immersive. They're the best. They're the best. Simply put, they're the best, dude. I got a bone.
No place for a bone there. No place for a bone there.
Ever heard of a skeleton key? Come on. It's obvious. Come on, Manny. Oh shit.
This is like a callback to those brave young men and their jaunty jalopies. You ever seen that movie? Those outrageous young men, their flying machines.
No, that I remember.
They're these two crazy movies from the 60s, which were all about, it was kind of like the Wacky Races, but a real life version. Magnificent.
Yeah. Flying machines.
And it was like one of those movies, it was kind of like Wild, Wild, Wild World or whatever. Like
it's a Mad
World, where all these people are chasing some crazy prize, but the cars in it always had things like that. I think that is a direct lift. Like one of the cars would have these hydraulic shocks that lifted up, or just crazy extending things.
Right.
We don't have the hydraulics yet. Come on, spoiler devs. Jeez. Okay. So that's that here. Got a key.
No place for a bone
No
there.
place for a bone there.
No place for a bone there. No place for a bone there. It's the key to the gates of hell, I seem to recall.
Can't open this because he's like,
I'll just keep the lock on until I can assess the situation. Damn sight. That doesn't look like the gates of hell to me. That doesn't look like the gates of hell to me.
There's nothing much I can do here. Oh, I should go back to the tower, I guess, and try to figure that one out.
Maybe I'll just keep the lock on until I can assess the situation. That doesn't look like the gates of hell to me.
There's not much else I can go here. It's pretty much how I can interact with. Rawr. Oh wait. That was the exit. Anyways. Buff tanker. Alright, so this shit. How does it work? Maybe with the...
Híjole, mano. What sort of unholy Christmas tree?
You can't really follow it, huh? First off, though, we're gonna save again. In case I fucking clip through the floor again.
Gladys, what did they do? Oh, you.
What?
Is that why the town's called?
What was that noise? It was like a slight...
Maybe so.
Is that a stomach like running?
This place gives me the creeps.
I'm ready to go when you are.
I don't know, but that was Gladys. Yeah, it was so gross, dude. Gladys, come on, dude. What to do? Anyone have any ideas here? I tried matching them up and it didn't give me much. What if I were to match up the both on the same side? Well, that answers something.
Ooh, careful, Manny! With the harmonic balancer turned off, those pumps might shake that tree. Oh! Oh! If we shook the...
Should be good now.
That... Oh!
Oh!
Hey, Manny! What are you doing?
Yeah! The puzzle guy.
Until now we scraped along the ground like rats. But from now on we soar. Like eagles. Yeah. Like eagles on pogo sticks!
What?
What a relief. I was getting concerned that our transportation wasn't ostentatious enough.
Get in, or are you afraid of heights?
Get that save. Let's check over here. Oh. Back here. Oh, am I really back here?
Maybe I'll just keep the lock on until I can assess the situation. Damn, son.
Nothing you said
like
makes any sense
to me.
How does that make sense? I mean, I got a key, but...
Maybe I'll just keep the lock on until I can escape. It doesn't look like the gates have held to me.
Oh, that works too.
Manny, what are you doing? Don't you know what's on the other side of that gate?
Yeah, the way out of the forest.
Demon beavers, Manny. They'll make you into a dam.
Relax, Geppetto. I'm not made of wood.
But Manny, they don't use wood.
Ah. Oh. That happened.
This scene actually, this is the beavers here, another good example of like, you know, why you have to have coroutines in games, because you know, at least in adventure games, you have to have like a script that just says, how's this beaver going to behave? You know, what's he going to do? And at the time that people were making games, you know, the scripting languages weren't popular yet. You had a lot of games in C, and somebody would have been trying to write in their game engine, in their game loop, and go run the beavers now. And in a scene like this, you had to be able to take that and say, this is how a beaver behaves. Right now, I'm thinking like a beaver. How would a beaver? He's going to crawl over here, and he's going to chew on these things, and then he'll get tired, and then he'll jump over here. The same thing with the pigeons and anything else. And that, again, it's like I didn't have to think about the fact that they were needed. They were obviously needed. I mean, that's one of the things that Scump had made very obvious. Like, you cannot make adventure games without coroutines. They didn't even call them coroutines, though. I mean, we didn't even know what to call them for a long time until, I mean,
threads.
They were just threads, yeah. And actually, well, that was one of the early experiments. I actually tried to use actual Windows threads, because this is a Windows game. It wasn't a DOS game. This is a Windows game. We can use actual threads. And I initially did try and actually have different Lua threads, and it was just so heavyweight. Machines are so tight, and it was so much overhead, and it was so complex. And it was like, no, we need something lightweight. It needs to be really focused on what the game does.
We were like, what is the flame source for the beavers? And they're like, well, they have a nuclear, they have a core. They have a nuclear core, so they're thermonuclear flaming bone beavers.
Yeah, you know, I have to say, flaming bone beavers. I mean,
you would think that
what
would be
does that remind
controversial.
you of? Yeah.
A band name?
Maybe. Yeah.
I forgot my tar ladle.
Well, that's not what I meant to do. Do I really need that many? That would just like... Manny, what are you doing? Pretty good sound. Where I go from here? Boom. Like, I just don't give a fuck. Maybe I just gotta turn it off.
Run for your lives, you bug-toothed glowballs!
Yep, that's a damn mirror bone. Wish I can't cross? Yeah, but I figured I could find something here. Yeah, but...
I want to put out your lights, my friends.
Hey, Glowis, it's nothing dangerous.
That's not on fire.
Well, now that I've got a better assessment of what's going on, I can probably use it now.
With those monsters on the other side, I'm happy with this thing locked.
It's like I gotta figure out a way to rid of them all. Unless I try and get 5 million bones, and then come back and toss them all in. I just get 5 million bones, I guess.
Come on, Gladys. Let's crash through this gate and drive right over those little monsters.
No way, Manny. Oh, those flaming bone beavers are mean. They bite, they claw, and if one of them wrapped around my drive shaft, I'd be picking flaming hunks of fur out of my U-joint for months. I'm not going down there until you get rid of them. I ain't driving.
You don't have to, it's like... Oops. Oh shit.
Look out!
No more bones for me, it seems. How would I get rid of them? Permanent.
If you want to go back to that no-good town, you can go without me.
Soft flat because 9 off bone? Nah, it can't be. There's like always 4 of them. I mean, there's a couple bones here. If I needed bones, I could just pick them up right here, right? It only makes sense. Nothing I can interact with them. Yeah, I probably could. I'll just shoo them away real quick and grab a bone. I don't know why I was thinking there was only one specific place to get bones.
My name's Manny Calavera, and I'm your new travel agent.
Stop. What am I doing?
That's not on fire. That's not on fire.
Please. Yeah, there's plenty of bones here. I should do it. Alright, put it away. Now grab bones. Hurry up.
I like to save bones for...
That was way too quick. I was probably in a safe distance though. Oh, good.
I like to save bones for...
Come on. I'll probably squeeze the last one. Okay. Think another one just to be sure. Think another one. They're not being too aggressive.
I don't need any more.
Okay.
I'm practically made of them.
Alright, time for a treat then. Can I like kill them in midair? God. Well, that's don't think of it. Seems good indeed. This. Should be one more. Ah. The other one just sticks to the back, I guess. Oh, okay. Was that 3 or 4? Don't mind me. Vavavoom.
This outer gate is huge. I'll need Glottis to open it.
Manny, I don't know if I like driving over people.
They can't feel it, they're dead.
You're dead? I wouldn't want to drive over you.
That's because you and I, Glottis, are friends.
Aw, Manny.
Hell yeah.
Hello? Miss Colomar! We're here to save you!
Hey, lay off the racket, the whole town's asleep.
But I want a drag race! When they get a load of my car, we're gonna be the talk of the town!
You're right. We're gonna have to find a good place to hide that road show. Speaking of hiding, I wonder if Mitch is here already. I'm gonna go see what I can stir up. Not a bad piece of real estate, actually. It's got potential.
Glottis, please.
Yeah, tourists.
You gotta watch your step around here, stranger. Rubicava ain't the quaint little port town she used to be. Well, hell, looks like there's a new vessel in town. Pardon me whilst I go check her out.
Well, actually, it's mostly stock with a few mods here and there.
So, would those be glass packs I'm hearing, or turbos?
I really wanted to have this moment of Lasco bonding with Glottis, and that, like, through the magic of cars, and talking about engines and stuff, and cars bring people together, talking about engines.
Was
because I never had sports.
Internal combustion.
I never liked sports. I was not into the manly unifier of sports, but
Me neither.
But cars you can talk about with the toughest of dudes.
That's true. That's
Like-
true.
Come on, Tim.
There was this one high-pitched whine it was making, really grating noise, you know? And I searched and searched, but I couldn't find the source of the noise until we pulled in here.
Was it the blower?
No, it was Manny screaming in the back like a cat tied to a cruise missile.
That's a good one.
Hola. Hey, Manny, Dockmaster Velasco here says he's got a place we can dry dock the bone wagon for a while.
Oh, yeah. We can't leave a beauty like this out in the fog, or her chrome will get pitted.
Pitted? Did you hear that, Manny?
You folks gonna stay in Rubacava for a spell?
We're here looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
I'm not too good with names. Did she have any distinguishing marks or a tattoo?
Not that she showed me.
Well, like I said, I'm as good with names as you are with the fog.
I might be here a while. Is there any work in this town?
Well, there's lots of work down at the docks, but it's all union work. And I just don't see you in that union.
How do you get around here with all the mist?
When you've strolled these docks as long as I have, Pilgrim, you know where you are by the smell of the sea, by the sound of the lonely foghorn, by the icy touch of the cold, salty air.
Wow. Manny, could I have an eye patch?
Me either, come on.
Can I just ask, what is under the eye patch? Because I know it's not an eye.
Oh, well, when I was alive, I had an eye patch like this. This one's just for the phantom pain. And that one eye socket used to scream like a banshee when the trade winds blew, so I plugged her.
Hey, Manny, we were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay.
Hot dishes.
The character Celso is played by a really funny actor called Peter Lorre, and when he came into the studio on the first day, he had this real look of apprehension about him, and it turned out the word in Hollywood was that Grim Fandango was code name for Star Wars Episode 1 casting. So when he was coming in for the project, people were telling him, "You're going to be going in and George Lucas is going to be there, and they're going to be flying you up to the ranch," and he was terribly disappointed when he walked in, and the only person in the studio was me.
Mr. Flores, I'm ready to take you now.
Manny Calavera, is that you? Didn't you used to be taller?
I'm here to reclaim that walking stick.
I broke it over the head of some hideous monsters in the forest.
Yep.
I'm looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
Well, no one's come through town by that name, and you can take it from me. I, too, am looking for someone, so I watch the comings and goings around here very carefully.
Who are you looking for?
Well, if you must know, it's about my wife. I got word that she passed away not long after I, and that she, too, was crossing the land of the dead on foot. It is said that all lost souls come to Rubacava, so I came here to wait for her.
You must love her very much, Celso.
Yes, this is true. Of course, she also has all of my money.
How do you know your wife hasn't gone ahead of you?
Oh, Manny. If she had arrived here first, surely she would have waited for me.
I'll help you find your wife. What did she look like?
Oh, here. I got this from the DOD and made copies to hand out. Isn't she something?
She must have been beautiful with skin.
Weren't we all?
So, know a good place to stay in town?
What's your price range?
Somewhere around the high end of nothing.
Then maybe, young man, it's time you started thinking about a job.
Can you get me a job here?
Have any skills?
Sales?
Well, that does qualify you for a certain position, but we only have one mop. I'm sorry, Manuel. I've got to get this place ready to open.
Right. I'll let you know if I see your wife.
She'll be the one asking for her beloved Celso.
It's Celso's wife. Actually, I don't think skin would help.
When you run into Celso Flores again, and there's that, he's always he's always down and out, and he's listening to this music on the radio while he's working, which is actually Hector's music. Most of the jazz pieces are some variation on Hector's theme, and they're being piped in everywhere. Like every time you listen to something on the radio, it's actually Hector's music, and it's sort of this idea that Hector is behind everything and in control of pulling all the strings of commerce and then here's this little guy, Celso's mopping the floor, and with this reminder that he's just a little guy in a big world with these big forces.
It's awesome.
Does that sound too
no,
philosophical?
I think that works on a primal level. I don't think I was conscious of that, but I think it was working.
Maybe I should place a personal ad.
I tried it, believe me. It attracts the wrong kind of women.
Maybe I should place a personal ad.
I love the tiling floor. It's my favorite part in this
Yep.
film. And the
Oh, I
fact
never
that it's
noticed it.
automat, which was part of a period reference too. Like those ways
Yes.
that there used to be these restaurants in New York where you'd go or big cities where you'd go in and the food was ready for you behind these little panels and you would just open the door and take it, which is just an interesting way of serving stuff. Like just separate the server from the eater, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, that is, I never.
Like you don't want to see the wait staff, so they're behind this wall because of some weird social
weird.
reason.
That
I don't
is
know.
weird.
And
I
they
didn't
don't
know
really
about
have
that.
automats anymore, but I always thought that's what was behind that.
It does seem a little impersonal, doesn't it?
Don't want to see the people serving me food. Well. I don't know what to say about it. On one hand, it's like, that way it just skips some
I think I'll wait for the fog to clear before I try exploring town again.
some awkwardness. Can't go back there, huh? That way, if the somewhere a chef is crying. They'll have more dialogue here, right?
Gladys, you gotta hide that car.
In a minute, Manny. I'm talking to Mr. Doc Master here.
Alright. Maybe I can get a little spice here.
Ever seen this woman? Oh, if this is the woman you're looking for, take my advice. Forget about her. She sailed out of here weeks ago in a cozy portside cabin built for two, and she wasn't alone.
How do you know she sailed out of here? I don't believe it.
It's a tough break, Junior, but you gotta face it. Here, look it up in my port log if you want it in writing. 6 weeks ago on a Tuesday. Ticket for two, paid in full. I cracked the champagne on the bow myself.
Hey, Manny. We were in the middle of a conversation here.
Guys, come on, dude.
Okay. Look, I know how you feel, son. Once I lost a very special lady myself. I waved to her from the docks as she sailed out of port, and I never saw her again.
What was her name?
The SS La Mancha was her name, but don't make me talk about her, because I just can't do it.
Alright. So I want to do the next bit of the story here. After when the whole thing happens, and then I think we'll be good for.
Velasco's logbook says Celso's wife took a bunk with a hunk.
We'll be good for tonight.
Celso, your wife sailed out of here 2 months ago with another man. It's all in there.
Oh, Manny, is there a greater constant in nature than the treachery of women?
Forget about her, Celso.
Have you forgotten yours? I'm going after her. You take over my job here. This mop at least will never let you down. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy too.
This part is pretty complicated though, if I recall, so we'll see. And that's how Manny's story ends. Ah, it just begins, dude. Look at that shit.
Hey, boss. You gonna come downstairs? I got a customer asking for you.
You know I don't like to mingle with the customers.
Well, you may want to mingle with this one. She sounds like your type.
Well, looks like a quiet night in old Rubacava.
And just the amount of research that went into all of this, because I just remember Tim going to every film noir movie ever, and we would just all the time there would be something to do, and he's like, want to go to the movies? And it was just, I mean, you can see it, the dark shadows, and then the music. I mean, everything is just so film noir and really pulls you in.
Yeah, I remember us all going to see Casablanca, and I think it was in the Castro Theater or something. It was one of those old San Francisco theaters. I forget which one it was, but it was the whole gang of us went. And
yeah, remember? Did you guys go to the Golden Gate Fields for the horse races? I know they weren't.
I wish.
That was part of it, because I think there were some scenes around that, and that was just fun. I mean, just the research trips.
Yeah,
those were fun.
Alright.
Ah, Lady Luck. Le numéro gagnant, le 31, noir, entre et passe. 31, black. Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets. Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed. No more bets, please.
So this is one of the parts in the game that was very inspired by Gilda. You ever seen Gilda? I think Rita Hayworth.
No.
It's a great
Sounds like I'm gonna
noir
go home and
movie.
see it now.
It's amazing, and it's the scene that you always see when they show Rita Hayworth, where she just flips her hair up and says, "Who, me?"
No.
So anyway, it's
not
about
combat.
it's set in a resort town where there's a casino, and the main character, there is the main character is working at a casino, and there is this kind of corrupt local law enforcement officer who shows up every night. And the way he gets paid off by the casino to not bust it is that he always comes and bets on number 2 at a certain table, and then they always give him his money, and number 2 always wins and stuff. And so that, I think it's the same number in this game. We always use number 2.
Le 15, noir. 15, black. Mesdames, les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, no more.
Easy game.
Le numéro gagnant, le 30, rouge.
So Tim created a character, which I very much appreciate. I love her. Her name is Lupe, and she happens to be a little bit based on me and my idiosyncrasies. And so when I remember one time we were hanging out, and he told me, he's like, see, how can you tell me that I don't understand our relationship? Like, I can write about it. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he said, see, she's super organized. Nobody listens to her, but she has a lot of really important things to say. And see, we need her, and that's what you realize.
That's awesome.
So I was like, oh, I love you. And she does karate kicks. That was the best, like, because I like to punch people. And so if you notice, sometimes I don't know if they have it in here, but she punches in the air. She does air punches.
She was really easy to cast because I had such a great frame of reference for her.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Pretty sure a lot of people like punching people, man. You know.
Can't.
Plenty to brag
makes
about.
a big arrival and I sleep through it.
When we leave the diner for the last time, there's a sort of a moment with the, just kind of a technical and sort of dramatic moment with the music where the music on the radio is playing, and there's going to be a little bit of a cut, and then you go to this cutscene music, which takes it's supposed to be sort of a seamless break from the game music to the cutscene music, and then the music kind of comes out of the radio, and doesn't sound like it's on a radio anymore. It's the music of people's, dreams and wishes.
Oh, what's that?
My wartime communication, he's been sending me messages like this for the last year.
Agent Calavera, I have word that you arrived in Rubalcaba safely. This is great news, as your service to the LSA may now continue. I am pleased to report the successful hatching of the eggs you liberated. The hatchlings, which Eva has named Manny and Meche, are quite healthy and eager to serve our cause. With luck, my next letter will be borne to you across the sky by these young gossamer wings of truth. For the revolution, Salvador Limones.
I'm not done reading it yet, but maybe later.
What?
I wish you would slide down the banister because we put a lot of effort into sliding down that banister. Come on, slide down the banister. I recommend any player who's in this room slide down the banister. It's much faster than walking.
Especially if you're 6 and you don't have terrible consequences when you hit the bottom.
You should not try that at home. Actually, kids, you should. You should go slide down the banister of your house right now.
Everybody's got to do it once.
Alright. Oh, shit. What? Hola.
Quiet night, huh, carnal?
Day of the Dead ain't good for business, Chief. But last night, remember last night, Manny? Oh, wait!
What's that you're playing?
Oh, this is just a little, love song for a special lady.
Sing a little bit of that song, why don't you?
Well, I only have this part. Bone wagon.
I like it. You think she'll come in tonight?
Who, my special lady?
No, Meche.
You know what, Manny? I think she will. I got a feeling tonight's the night.
You know, when we leave, I'm actually gonna miss this place.
Aw, Manny, why can't we just stay here? We got our fancy club, we got 3 squares a day. Max lets me take the bone wagon out on his kitty track once a week. Plus, we look good in these clothes.
Gladys, I can't live in this world forever. It's not where I belong. I've gotta find Meche and help her. Because if it weren't for me, she'd have been on that train a year ago.
Okay, Manny.
Well, I'll let you get back to practicing.
I don't need to practice, man. I'm good.
Can I slide up the banister? No.
Evening, Lupe.
Hi, Manny. I have to tell you about my new organizational system for the coats.
Think she'll come in tonight?
Manny, you ask me that every night. What am I supposed to say?
You're supposed to say, yes, I think tonight's the night.
Yes, I think tonight's the night that you finally go nuts from waiting for the grand entrance of Ms. Mercedes Colomar.
Let's try that again, shall we? Think she'll come in tonight?
Yes, I think tonight's definitely the night.
Thank you. It's my fault she's out in the woods alone, you know.
If you say so, Manny.
Bogan come in yet?
Yeah, he's down at the casino, probably enjoying his usual lucky streak.
How's the flow tonight?
We're dead tonight, Manny. Everybody's back home for the Day of the Dead, I guess. Except for the casino. The casino's hopping. Why is it that all the people who don't go home are the same people who just love to gamble?
Well, I guess when you've got nothing to go home to, you've got nothing to lose.
Hey, we should put that over the door.
Everything okay back in the land of fur and fedoras?
Everything's in order. It's beautiful. I can't wait for people to come in and try the new system. It's so cool. Want to hear about it?
Okay, tell me all the details about your new coat check system.
Yay! Okay, I found all these plastic tiles in the back, left over from the automat, and guess what? They all have numbers on them. So what I'm doing is, I give one to everyone who checks a code in and... Manny, you're not even listening to me. I go to all this work organizing your coats, and you don't even care.
Lupe.
Forget it. Don't pretend to care.
No, I want to hear.
Hup. Oh, I'll tell someone else about it. Someone who cares.
Please, tell me all about your new coat check system, really.
Don't patronize me, Cal.
Okay, back to work.
Okay.
So these is like scenes are from the production of the game in a way where Leslie would come to me like, look what I made. I made a chart of every single scene in the game plus every single actor, and I coded it. Yellow means Manny's in it, and blue means this prop is in it. And she's so excited about these things that she did, and this character is doing the exact thing.
Yep.
You have to take things from your life and put them in your work, you know, even though they don't read anything to anybody else.
Well, that just means work will be about life rather than life being about work, right?
Exactly.
I just noticed the borders changed, but that's probably from the different act that we're in. Okay. Well, not quite there yet. Not quite the 1/4 or whatever it was. 1/3. Whoop. Okay. Okay. Does life imitate art, or does art imitate life?
Meche?
Manny, help me. I've been lost for so long. Why didn't you look for me?
I did. You ran off. Why?
Because you said I was no good. I've been all alone in the world for a whole year. And it's all because of you!
What?
This gonna be an annual thing with you, Manny? Every Day of the Dead, you toss your bones into the drink and I fish 'em out?
I don't plan to be around that long, Velasco. As soon as I find out where that ocean liner's going, I'm after it.
Ho ho! That ship's going to Puerto Zapato. That's the other side of the world. Ain't no ships going out that way but the old limbo here,
But nothing. If the limbo's my only hope, then I'm already on board.
Well, good luck, son. That's all I got to say.
That's Kay Cuter, and Kay was, I don't know, late 70s, early 80s, and he had a big, long, gray beard.
Yeah.
And he was a raging smoker.
Oh,
and so
yeah.
you'd have to break him every 45 minutes,
Oh,
otherwise he'd start getting into a really bad mood. And on one of those sessions, he plays the croupier later on, where he speaks French and English, and it's just he delivers the numbers. we were behind on time, and so I sort of pushed him to an hour, and all of a sudden, I found myself in an argument with Kay over how to pronounce 20 in French. And so I was like, it's definitely time for a smoke break on you. Get out of here.
Forehead.
All right, so I'm ready to sail.
On what?
On the Limbo, man. Let's go.
Manny, the Limbo's not a passenger ship. She's small cargo, son. And every hand on board works.
Vin. Scott.
I'll work.
What are your skills?
Sales and restaurant management.
Oh, hey, there is one opening on the Limbo's crew.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in the engine room. And your buddy Glottis would be perfect for it, but he'd have to get his own tools.
Okay, if I get Glottis some tools, can we board?
He can, yes. No offense, Manny, but there's just no place for you aboard the Limbo. She's fully manned already. In fact, her whole crew's on board, ready to sail at dawn. Except for that one guy.
Who's the one guy who hasn't boarded yet?
Yeah, well, Seaman Naranja's a little late, but he'll be here before they sail.
What job did Naranja have?
He ran the galley.
Aha! Restaurant management.
Yeah, it's similar to what you're doing now. Except the fish is fresher on the Limbo.
What if Naranja doesn't show up? I can fill his spot, right?
Manny, you're not even in the Maritime Union.
I know that, and you know that, but we're two guys who can keep secrets, right?
Glottis is exempt, but the captain will ask for your card. And if you don't have one, they'll serve you to the sharks like chum. And what's worse, I'll get fined. That's a tough union, boy, and I don't mess with them.
So let me get this straight. If I get Glottis some tools,
then I can get him a job on the Limbo.
And if Seaman Naranja doesn't show up for work,
but he will,
and I get a Maritime Union card,
which you'll never get,
then I can sail on the Limbo in the morning.
Jeez.
Wow.
I guess so.
What kind of tools does Glottis need?
Authentic CB equipment only.
Where do I get authentic CB equipment?
Why don't you ask a CB? Afraid of getting stung?
Oh yeah, the CBs.
Where do you think Naranja is?
Probably home selecting recipes for the trip.
What's going on in that bottle? A tugboat?
This happens to be a perfect scale replica of the SS Lumbago. I'm just having a little trouble getting the walking beam to fit in the neck here.
That's funny, because a lumbago is usually more of a problem in the lower back than the neck.
Yeah,
Nothing. I'd better go finish packing.
Aye, you do that, son.
What? Just go a bit.
Here, let me help you with that.
Ah, there's some things a man's got to do for himself.
You going back? No purpose. Is there a Z? It's the one here, but...
It's locked.
I know, I locked it.
There it is. Max's Giant Cat Racetrack. How's a regular guy with 3 roulette tables supposed to compete with that?
To some extent, Grim Fandango is a bit of a mutt. It's got pieces of Jedi Knight, it's got pieces of Scum, it's got pieces of
no, where are you going?
Outlaws, it's got pieces of, it's got IMUS coming in, and it's got the Lua language. So it was a game kind of made on a shoot, for all the technical challenges in it. A lot of
we'll have to listen to that again, I guess.
I love how all the characters have very distinct voices that match their personality and their look. Like, how much would Tim give you direction, and how much was your direction influencing?
Well, like ideally, when you go through the process, you you have character pictures along with the audition copy, and we would send that out to the various agencies, and the auditions would come back, and I mean, it kind of, the process kind of does that for you, because you're listening to the auditions and you're looking at the picture, and you narrow it down to like, a handful of candidates, and then sort of we'd sit down with Tim and just go through them and go, let's, sometimes there's only one choice, and you just know it.
Right. It's just so great.
Yeah.
All of them.
What you do is you cast for like the major characters, and then you use that same talent pool with a lot of the smaller characters. Right. And so that's why Kay is, he was cast for Velasco, but then the croupier just was one of those that's like, okay, well, that fits, he works.
So you let the actors pretty much kind of come up with their character as well when they look at the picture?
Yeah. Well, definitely. Like for this secondary characters, they're totally undefined when you're in the studio, and so you just kind of sit there, look at the picture, look at the lines, talk about it, just set a dialogue voice in, and then go.
Yeah, just create. I love it. It's just creative everywhere, like through the whole thing. Like not just with us, but even with the actors and stuff like that. And you really are like watching a movie. Yeah, it's amazing.
Absolutely. And you really want that relationship between sort of the voiceover director, the actor, to be collaborative and allow them the freedom to bring stuff to the table and try things, and it just adds a lot.
I'll take that real quick.
I need that. You need to hold still, or I need to strap you down.
Hit that.
Hello, operator? Yeah, it's me, baby. How'd you know? Hey, don't say that, sweetheart. You know I meant to stop by and... I'm more happy about leaving town every minute.
The one thing for a sound designer or for a composer, when the story is great and the writing is great and the pacing is great, whether it's a film or a game, you can't help but weigh in a successful way yourself, because there's this flow already, and you're just participating with it and enhancing it. One of the jobs of a composer, especially in a game like this, a lot of time passes, and you need to both entertain the listener and provide musical interest, but it has to also last for a very long time without being tiresome. And I think Pete did a great job at striking a balance between a great deal of musical interest, but also kind of hanging back and taking its time and letting the story unfold, letting the player concentrate on the game.
And so that guy, Toto Santos, which is the name of All Souls Day, that was one important casting thing that meant so much at the time. And I love The Usual Suspects.
Yes.
And there's a burn victim in the very beginning of the game, a guy who's burned on the ship.
Right.
And he's in the bed, and he's the first guy who says, "Guys, they're so safe."
Right.
Is this Hungarian or Polish?
Yeah,
guy?
yeah.
And we got that actor to do Toto Santos' voice, because I was like, I want him to sound like that guy from Usual Suspects. And so if you listen to him, he's
That's
just
awesome.
Like, I wanted to have him say, "Guys, they're so safe."
Hola, Toro. ¿Cómo estás? Not now, Manny. I'm in the middle of something with Naranja here.
That's him.
I really doubt I'll be touching that anytime soon.
Naranja.
Looks like it hurts. Looks like it hurts.
Well,
looks like it hurts.
Good conversation.
What's that you're working on there? I told you, Calavera, not now.
What about now?
Caterpillar? Me and Shag Fidalum. Mir nem fogja be a pofáját.
What about now?
A mouse? You push it to edge, Calavera.
Can't find the where to click here.
A caterpillar eating a mouse?
Why are you down here? Anyway,
I guess you can't. You gotta walk back and forth.
Is that a shoe?
get lost.
Is that supposed to be a bunny?
Don't you have some fancy club tour around someplace?
Maximum bully.
Looks good, whatever it is.
Go mark some cars or something.
I think that art class really helped.
Shut up.
Can I try it for a while?
Mm-hmm.
Missed the spot.
It's a shame it's like in the most inconvenient way
Can't
to
really
talk
make
to
it
him.
out, but it looks like my parents fighting.
It's gotta be a. Oh, it's just a weird angle, I guess.
I think I hear you grinding your teeth. You really shouldn't do that. I'm thinking about heading out for donuts. Want anything?
Fair.
Keep up the good work.
No, that should be it.
Keep up the good work.
Whoop! You need to hold still, or I need to strap you down.
Alright. My items reset.
Calavera, it is indeed a great... Say hola to Lil. Please feed him some breadcrumbs and send him back quickly, so we may know that our maiden flight was a success.
Save the grunt progress. Alright. No, I can't get fire. Ah, log animation. What? What? Oh yeah, this
to some extent, Grim Fandango is a bit of a mutt. It's got pieces of Jedi Knight, it's got pieces of Scum, it's got pieces of Outlaws, it's got pieces of, it's got IMUS coming in, and it's got the Lua language. So it was a game kind of made on a shoot, for all the technical challenges in it. A lot of pieces were sort of pre-existing, and kind of it was a matter of maybe a new era of game development where you don't write everything from scratch, but you kind of put it together in the best possible way.
Well, and one of the kind of the side effects of that was, since we had pretty robust solutions to video playback and rendering and art pipes in front of us, it really, a lot of the effort, aside from just making everything, all the blocking and tackling working, was spent on how to making games like this convenient and producible and artist friendly. And you had built some tools that were really unlike the things that appeared in RenderDroid or Smush or some of the technologies it was built on. So it's a bit of a mutt in that we borrowed a bunch of really great technology, but there's also a lot of really innovative stuff.
No, don't go there. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, we'll check here. No, let's come back later. So there's this zone first, so we know we're not forgetting something.
It's locked, but there's this. I've got the lumps to prove it.
Fucked.
It's locked, but there's nothing up there anyway. This gate only leads up to the Lambada dock, and the Lambada's gone. I've got the lumps to prove it.
We definitely should give a huge shout out to
to Peter Chan, and yeah, I'm still jealous of that guy.
Chan the man.
I know. Just when those packages would come, it would just be like Christmas, and you'd open, you'd see those, and you just think, oh man, and he's a nice guy too. You know,
the weird
happy
thing about
family.
that was I never experienced like the delivery of the package firsthand, but I still got excited about it.
No, they're beautiful, and he's such a sweetheart.
Whoa. This is a big zone. I do recall this part being kind of convoluted and stuff, but jeez.
I remember at the time it was a big debate, like, should we require P100 or P133, like penny 100, penny 133? It's like, nope, your target platform is whatever was on sale at CompUSA for $500 last year.
It's like a P70.
Yeah, it's like P60 I think is what we ended up with as the minimum spec. We ended up going for P90 at the end, but it was one of the things where it's like those kind of constraints where it's like you really could pull it off with all the kinds of machines we had in the company, but the average consumer who we wanted to sell the game to did not have a machine like that. So that's one of the vagaries of the PC market that still persists, you know.
Yeah, and you wouldn't, when you think about Grimm, you wouldn't necessarily think, but there's like all hand-coded assembly rasterizers in here. There's hand-coded assembly blitters in here. Lots of like layout asset management. This was a tricky game to optimize and to get running acceptably on the kind of machines that people were going to be running it on. But it doesn't, it doesn't come off like the same technical challenge as a Jedi Knight or something like that. And it wasn't.
It's different kind of technical challenge, much more kind of interdisciplinary.
It was really getting all this weird stuff happening at the same time.
No, this does not look.
Late night at the morgue, isn't it, Membrillo? You know I can't sleep with John Doe's on the slab, Manny. If I don't ID these rose gardens tonight, I won't be ready for the two that come in tomorrow. And before you know it, I'm up to my ass in azaleas.
How was the lighting handled on the characters in each environment? Does anybody remember that?
I think, however, we were able to set up a couple of lights. I think that was it. I mean, wasn't there some information that you guys would take the set? Because didn't we have to save a copy of our sets with like, the key light and the fill, or just I thought we would save a version of the very simple.
That's possible, yeah, as a starting place, but I mean it was all very kind of rudimentary.
And you had to be really strategic with, what is the best use of a minimal amount of lights to accommodate the character in the entire scene that he's got to be in.
Yeah, there was no, for all this stuff, there was no roadmap or procedure for like, oh, this is how you do 3D forests or light character. I mean, we had to make everything up and solve every problem to get everything to happen pretty much in this. So there's a lot of just on the fly, different people figuring stuff out per scene, how to make something work. And as a result, some things work better than others.
The lighting is different, so I wanted to see what we're talking about here. Whenever Rose Guy leaves his animation goes to the 3. Yeah, I see that.
Oh, Membrillo. My brother actually makes Membrillo, which is a quince jelly that you eat with cheese. Membrillo means quince.
Well, it sure doesn't sound like it.
Membrillo.
Oh, Membrillo, that's different.
Yeah. What'd you think I said?
You can't talk to him? Or is he too... Oh, whoops. No, that's the...
Digging through flower beds is Membrillo's job, not mine.
There you go.
What a sad story. These stews sprouted and no one came down to claim them?
Death makes sad stories of us all.
How's business?
Booming, unfortunately. More crime every day. And more sproutings like these. Something's happening back in El Morro, I think. And its dark hand is finally reaching us here in Rubacava.
What exactly are you looking for?
I'm digging for a treasure that part of me does not wish to find. For when I uncover that sad doubloon that tells me who this poor soul is, my reward is not riches, but the chance to make a phone call and break somebody's heart. Of course, with this equipment, the search could go on for some time.
Can I help?
Sure. Grab hold of this leaf right here. Manny?
I can't do it.
I know. I was just testing.
How do you do this job?
Without becoming jaded, you mean? My secret to happiness, Manuel, is that I have the heart of a 12-year-old boy. I keep it over here in a jar. Would you like to see it?
No.
Sorry. Old coroner joke.
Do you ever worry that your job is getting to you, Membrillo?
Well, forensic botany is a trying job, Manny. But have you ever spent much time here with a florist? In life, they became florists because they love flowers. But here, a flower is a symbol of pain, of death within death. Their conflicted feelings build and build, and eventually, they become quite mad.
Thanks for the tip. I guess I'll send balloon bouquets from now on. Membrillo, why do you stay in town? Why don't you head off toward the Ninth Underworld?
Manny, you can only search for something for so many years before you stop believing in it altogether.
You don't believe in the Ninth Underworld?
Why do you think we're all here in Rubacava?
Because you're waiting to earn off your time or you can't afford passage or...
Manny, we've given up. All of us. When you've been here long enough, you will too.
Well, don't let me bother you.
Always nice to have visitors.
Wow. Let me look at something real quick. Yeah. Okay. Because well, we kind of entered a new chapter of the game, and this part is also very very big. Since it's been 4 hours, and we're not too deep in this chapter yet. We could cut it short, I guess, and continue next week. Because otherwise, we're gonna start getting a lot of information and then running around and stuff. This is the part of the game where I don't remember much, so it's a lot of self-guessing and whatnot, not just a memory from the first half of the first part of the game. But yeah, I might be a brain buster. You know. But yeah, because otherwise, we'd go in and then half into it, we'd be like, well, it's kind of late, isn't it? So let's continue next week, and then come next week, kind of all over the place for the information. You know what I mean, man? You know what I mean? We're upstream, new resident to the land of the dead. Come on, I'll come back next week. Next week, Sunday, 8 p.m. Yes, as always. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a kind of a slow night too, so maybe next week more people will be available. You know, because I stream to show the games. And it's nice when there's people, as many people as possible that can watch it. If someone's missing out on it, it's sad. It makes me sad, you know. Anyways. Yeah. A Wednesday, I haven't figured out yet what I wanted to do. Maybe I'll just do Hollow Knight. I'll figure it out. The DLCs to Hollow Knight, that is. Friday we continue Shadowrun. Saturday we'll figure it out, and then next Sunday, yeah, we're at Grim Fandango. So if you're interested in watching more of this, well, you know, to clear up some space in your schedule. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me though. I'm gonna work on some stuff. I'm gonna eat because I'm pretty hungry. Yeah. Pretty cool. It's the first time I played it myself, so it's pretty nice. Oh yeah. I don't know. Cool. All right. I'll see you guys another time. All right. Bye bye. I just don't know how to end streams when it's this early. It's only been 4 hours. It feels weird. Feels weird, you know, but it's only for the best. But yeah. See you guys next time. Bye bye.